We're live, NFL draft coverage. I'm here with my guys, P. Bush and Zoo. What's up, fellas?
Oh, man, this is either going to be a great day or the worst day of my life and a repeat of 2017 draft. So we got three quarterbacks that went 1, 2, 3 to start. That's first time in a while.
Some weird news, man. You guys hear the Aaron Rodgers news? Pretty much saying he no longer wants to be a Green Bay Packer. I'm like, oh, it hurts, man.
I think the Bears might
get traded. You think he's getting traded?
I think he will.
You think he sits out? You think he sits out this year?
Nah,
I think he may sit out.
That's too much money, man.
He's got Jeopardy, bro. He's got Jeopardy, bro. I don't even know if they've even actually hired him, so I don't know.
Yeah, man.
They just filling in.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, Jesus.
I mean, where do you think he would go? I mean,
49ers.
Everyone that wants to win a championship, man. You got the Chicago Bears, 49ers, but they obviously took Trey Lance, so obviously they didn't get off Rodgers. But the New England Patriots.
Very possible.
New England Patriots to trade all your picks. What do you mean? What do you mean?
That ain't Bill. Bill is not going to trade the farm for Aaron. He's not going to do it.
Oh yeah, yes he is, because he sees Tom Brady winning a title his first year without him. He was going to be like, I need myself a replacement. Are you kidding me?
Need some action.
Bill Belichick is petty, man. Him and Tom, man, they're petty.
I think the Patriots are going to go for Fields, but I'm not sure where they're going to trade up to. Because I could totally see like Denver or somebody snatching Fields.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know why Justin Fields like falling. He was like consensus number 2 overall.
Yeah,
like his whole career, him and Trevor Lawrence have been 1A, 1B, and like all of a sudden now he's behind. Well,
all right, we got the Falcons. We got the Falcons picking.
Right.
Yeah,
here we go.
Well, I think I kind of know where they're going here. Since
you think you're going
Kyle Pitts?
Yeah, they're going Kyle. If they don't, that GM needs to be fired. He needs to be fired.
They got him.
Kyle Pitts. Yeah, because they say he's the greatest tight end ever, or prospect.
Highest grade, I think.
Like ever. So that means he's got to be Travis Kelce his first year, pretty much. That's what they're saying. Right?
Pretty much.
Hey, man, you know who's going to outplay him at the tight end position? Tim Tebow on Jacksonville, man. You see him trying out for that tight end spot down there? he asked for a tryout. And they're like, everyone's like, if he had made this change a little bit earlier in his career, maybe he would have saved his career.
No, seriously. If Tebow, after I don't know when he started as the starter in Denver, but if he would have changed like after his second year and fully, like I guess when he went to New England and fully focused, he'd still be in the league. He's too athletic.
Yeah,
he's still be in the league. Like I mean,
it's baseball.
Yeah. Fellow Floridian too. We got Kyle Pitts out of Florida, and Tebow's trying to be it. Maybe he just watched his game film and was like, I want to be like this guy.
Definitely.
Yeah. Travis Kelce and Darren Waller is comparison, man.
Yeah.
Those some fantasy monsters, man. I might have to snatch him up. He's a little late, like 10th round pick, man, if he falls that late. Atlanta, Matt Ryan likes his tight ends historically. Like he likes throwing the tight ends. So and Julio might get traded, so he might be the number 1 option.
Calvin Ridley. Don't forget about Calvin.
Yeah. Calvin Ridley.
But if they let Julio walk, they need like he's not a true tight end. That's the only reason he's going this high. I mean, he's just a tight end.
He's like a hybrid receiver. Yeah, he's just so big.
He's the LeBron of wide receivers, pretty much. That's pretty much.
But man, taking a receiver this like early, man, like that's the thing. Like that's high draft capital, man.
It is.
That's high draft capital. Usually you get a stud, you get a lineman or get a stud quarterback, but taking a tight end pass catcher.
Yeah. I think
they must have been asking for a lot. They must have been asking for a lot to not trade, because there's no way like Atlanta didn't, because I think they probably could have found a good trade partner, but like they must have been asking for like 2 first-round picks and a player or something.
2 first.
Because that's probably what he goes for is 2 first-round picks, honestly.
2 first round?
Yeah.
Dude.
If he's what do they call it?
Yeah. Transcendent,
yeah.
Yeah.
But man, Trey Lance. They gave up the farm for this dude. And this dude was like North Dakota, like he's a small school, man. He was injured this entire year. So pretty much he didn't play this. He played like 1 game, got injured. So man, they bet the farm on this guy. Like they're two future
Yeah.
first round picks. So if he busts, they're screwed because you can't even tank
Yeah.
correctly. You can't tank correctly. You can't get a high draft pick. Like
True.
imagine that, right? Like he better hit.
But I think it's not as big as he's got drafted high, but I don't think they have the expectation for him to start
No,
because they're not going to trade Jimmy G.
Yeah, because
Where
they
is he? Where
no,
they
they
gonna trade
might trade Jimmy G. Maybe the Patriots gonna
maybe to get
hop on the call.
Rodgers.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm just
Well, then
saying.
they get
there's a-
Rodgers.
It's
That
interesting.
if they get Rodgers, that's good for Lance, Trey Lance, because then he could sit behind him for like 2 years.
Yeah,
Man,
and at
Rodgers
least
is
it would-
gonna be like, I got another dude behind me trying to take my spot again.
Yeah, but at least they didn't do it while already having him this time. If they were to make that trade, it would have
Yeah.
been to come in, bring Rodgers in to mentor Trey Lance, which really wouldn't be a bad idea. But
Yeah,
man,
'cause-
Jimmy G up in Green Bay, that would be painful for his career, man.
Yeah, that would be tough.
No, quick shout out to Trevor. Is that Trevor Lawrence's wife or mom? Quick shout out there.
She got on all black.
Yeah,
That's his wife.
going to his funeral.
Oh, dude, you know who Trey Lance looks like, man? Trey Young. Trey Young, man.
He kind
He
of
does
does
Same
his
hair.
hair.
They got the
Yeah,
same
his
hair, man.
Yeah.
They got the same hair, man.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Oh,
The
my
taller,
God. Well,
taller.
Dang, I want
Trae
to
Young.
the Justin Fields, man. I'm super interested because, like, if he falls,
yeah.
no one's gonna trade up for him because he's just way too talented. Come on, Bears. Ryan Pace, redeem yourself, man. Because I feel like Justin Fields this year, he's gonna be the guy that's gonna pop out. Be like, they overanalyzed him because it happened happened with a lot of quarterbacks. They overanalyze these like really good athletes that are quarterbacks, and then they fall, and then they become like beasts in like the first like 3 years.
Like a
Like
Lamar.
Lamar Jackson, like Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, like all these.
I
like,
would
good
rather be
athletes.
that though. I would rather be the guy that like they talk.
You're on a
crap
better
about in
team.
that fall.
You're on a better
Yeah,
team.
because you're going to be on a way
you're on a better
roster.
team. You're on a way better
Yep.
team. Like the
And probably a
Jacksonville
better
Jaguars.
organization. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I don't know,
Yeah.
49ers. That's a pretty good organization. They passed
Yeah.
up on him. Man.
They just had
That's-
all those injuries, and then
Yeah,
they
yeah.
made
They
the
were.
trade.
Yeah, they were one pass away from being the Mahomes Chiefs. Like if
Yeah.
Jimmy G makes that pass, they win pretty much. So I'm just like,
Pretty
they were
much.
so close, man. They were
Yeah.
so close.
Well,
Man.
and the thing is, Zoo, you're talking about Justin Fields. I mean, the next three teams we got Bengals, Dolphins, Lions, barring any
Yeah,
trades.
they're not.
Those
They're
guys are
not.
taking
Yeah,
a
they're not.
QB.
They're not taking a QB.
I bet it's going to be Jamar Chase and Devontae going in any of these next three.
Cincinnati's picking the O lineman.
You think so?
You think so?
Absolutely, you gotta protect
I
Joe
think
that's
Burrows, man.
Jamar.
You gotta
I
pick.
don't
You gotta
know.
protect Joe Burrows, man. You gotta protect.
You can do
him.
that in the
That dude
second
got
round.
Killed last year,
You can
man.
do that in the
Joe
second
Burrows,
round.
I don't, dude. You want an elite tackle, man?
Yeah. But they also need an elite wide receiver. Tyler Boyd's
Plus,
a
they
great
gotta
number
get
Yeah,
two.
him.
Tyler Boyd's solid. Like
He's a
yeah,
good,
AJ Green's,
he's a
AJ
good
Green's
combo.
gone. Yeah, yeah. Tyler Boyd's more of a slot guy, but yeah, I don't know. Like picking a pass catcher this high, man. I'm just getting a Kevin White flashbacks, man. Remember Kevin White? He's like the next Julio Jones, man. Next Julio Jones. So many
Julio
look like
and
him,
Randy
man.
Moss, man. I was like, get the hell out.
Is he in the
Whoever-
league anymore?
That comparison is dumb and should be fired from ESPN.
Is he in the league
7
anymore?
years later.
Is Kevin White in the league? Because I don't even know what team he's on.
You know, that's a great question.
Kevin White.
I
Oh,
I
let's
don't-
see that. Let's see. Oh, he's not in the league anymore.
No, he's not. He
He's
played
been
for
he
San
was in
Fran last
the
year.
yeah. San Fran.
Hey, and
Where did
that's
he
an
go? West
example.
Virginia.
Yeah, he played at
Yeah.
WVU. Yeah,
Yeah, 7th
He was-
overall,
he was-
man.
and he was good in college. But then he got injured every year, and then finally they just were like, all right, we're giving up on you. You're no longer playing.
Yeah, it's
So-
crazy though, dude. He's such a high pick, and then like just bust after 3 years.
Bengals picks in,
Bengals pick.
but the NFL's got to make their money on ads first.
God, they're the king of ads. I tell you what.
Dude, these sponsorships, man, and ad.
It's like three and a half hours later for a game. It's bad, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just.
offensive line help.
The draft's in
Sack
Cleveland
30.
this year? Dang.
Yeah, that's so random. Being in Cleveland of all places.
Yeah, who wants to go to Cleveland, man?
Joakim Noah does it, man.
No, for real though. Cleveland, yeah. One of my really good friends is a diehard Browns fan, so I shouldn't be talking junk. But
Nah, man. What a sad fandom, man.
they need to trade Odell. That's what they need to do.
Dude, it's
Man,
a sad city. It's a sad city if their like team name is the Browns. Like just to be.
Yeah, that's actually a bad
honest.
name too, man. That's such a bad name.
They have classic jerseys, but dude, Cincinnati's jerseys are just like in colors.
No, Cincinnati's helmet is like the worst helmet. I don't care if it's college, Pop Warner, whatever. They have the worst helmet. If they could like put like a block C or something, it would make their uniforms that much better. I hate the helmet. Yes,
Nah, I like
Cincinnati's
the
helmet.
tiger camo, man. The
It's
tiger
just
camo.
the
I like
Bro.
the tiger camo, man.
Yo, look at this
Like,
guy who's representing the fans, dude. He's all out right now. I love how they just have a Barca lounger out right in front of
Yeah.
Goodell, and he has to go talk to a fan real quick.
If you had to pick, would you rather be a Cincinnati fan or a Browns fan?
Cincinnati.
I think I'd rather be Browns.
They have a better team right now.
Well, right now.
Well, yeah,
sure.
but I'm just saying historically.
I mean,
I feel
dude,
like
they
the
have the-
Browns fans are crazy, bro. Ooh.
wait. I'm delayed by about 5 seconds, Zoo.
Me too.
I told you they took Jamar.
Wow. Jamar, he was out
Dude, that's
all
a
year,
clean
right?
suit, bro. That's a clean suit. I like it.
Was he
Wait, does
injured
he
all
have-
year?
Does he have an orange?
No, he just opted out.
No way, dude. Does he have an orange handkerchief, bro? He knew.
Yeah, he does. He does. He must have got like a promise from a team.
Yep.
Yeah.
From him.
Yeah, I wonder how that. Like, I wonder how like they.
You just
that.
call
like,
the agent and be like,
Yeah.
"Yo, we're gonna take you if you fall here." And I don't know. Yeah, you just tell him that.
Yeah, I feel like that happens in the NBA a lot.
Oh yeah, I remember
the
the.
Jordan. Remember when he got a verbal agreement? Remember he got a verbal agreement from Mark Cuban and he backed out.
Bro, I still remember freaking Garpax made a promise to Chandler Hutchison. Chandler Hutchison.
Is that a power forward or something?
The next Scottie Pippen.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
That was his comparison. But dude,
Oh,
Jamar is nasty. I think a lot of people like just forgot about him because of Devontae.
Yeah, and he didn't play last year.
True. But dude, he was. They clearly missed him last year.
So he'll definitely be number one receiver on this offense now. Him and Tyler Boyd. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Higgins too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, T. Higgins. Yeah, they got a lot. Yeah, a lot of
And
receivers.
Joe Mixon. Wow, they got a lot of talent.
I got burned by Joe Mixon last year, man. Cost me a championship, man.
Don't tell me about burn. The worst burn ever was King and freaking Drake.
He's been a burn for
Trash.
years.
And then Zoo gets him. I think he had like maybe 2 touchdowns when Zoo got him for like a week.
You dropped him, bro.
He like I dropped him knowing he had a favorable matchup. I was just so pissed. I hated him. I was like, God, dog.
You gotta get Tyler Boyd from me, man.
Oh my god, dude! Now
Tyler
he's
Boyd.
paired back up with Joe.
Yeah. Oh wow, LSU, man, LSU.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I'm
LSU got
actually
a lot of
surprised. I thought they were
receivers.
gonna take a lineman. I thought they were gonna take a lineman.
Dude,
They could
this
probably get him in the
be-
second round, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Devontae's
He's
definitely
still
going
just
to the
solid.
Dolphins, right? Devontae's going to the Dolphins.
I think. Yeah, I think he'll
They,
go to the
they need a
Dolphins.
receiver.
I don't know.
Devontae-
It's
really?
either him. I'm thinking Waddle.
Oh
Really?
yeah, Waddle's.
Waddle's so explosive, bro. And plus two with Tua, I feel like he would be a perfect complement because Tua, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Waddle's more of a shifty, can get like, I don't know if Tua's got like the arm to be stretching it down the field with Devontae. I feel like Waddle's just so much more explosive. And they already kind of got what's the guy for the Dolphins?
Devontae Parker.
Yeah, him and another guy. They got another guy, Preston.
He's a jump.
Oh, no,
Devontae's
is it
the
Steele?
definition of the jump ball.
Is it Steals? I think they got
Kenny
Steals.
Stills?
I think.
Okay, I think he's that.
Or Will Fuller. It's either him or Kenny Stills or
Nah,
Will Fuller. They got.
It is not Kenny.
Dave
Stills.
Gesicki, who's a
Yeah.
solid tight end. Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki. Anyway, I think you think about Preston Williams.
Yeah,
That dude's-
Preston
that-
Williams.
nah, he's
No, he
had
had.
an
I
offer.
think I had him like the second or third.
Oh,
week
he
before I
got
dropped him.
injured. He got injured.
Yeah, and he had a couple of, I think, receptions or something like that. But yeah,
They compared him to AJ Brown. Not a
AJ
bad
Brown.
comparison.
AJ Brown. He's that. Dude, AJ Brown's a freak, man.
he looks. AJ Brown's like what?
AJ Brown
6'4"?
looks way bigger.
Yeah, he
I
looks
think
like.
they just- I think they're
AJ
just talking
Brown
about
looks like
the
2
offense
inches
with him. I
taller,
think-
man. And he looks
I
like
mean-
an animal, man.
I mean, yeah, because he had to lift with DK and match him all day.
It's probably true, man.
What are the
100%
odds?
true.
What are the
They were-
odds those two receivers go to Ole Miss? Like, that's
But-
crazy.
And both athletic freaks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell DK flew under some of those bigger
Yeah.
college programs.
It's-
Radars, man.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
When you're that
It's
big,
just
it's pretty
weird.
hard to fly that low.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes guys get into a program and then like, because the same thing kind of like with basketball, some guys will come in and they like grow like 4 or 5 inches. It's like you didn't know that when you was recruiting them. It's like
That's
they
true.
just end up, you know. But
Yeah, I mean, Dolphins already got their pick in. I think they were just saying whichever one you don't take, I'm
We're
taking.
gonna take the other receiver.
yeah,
But wait, Sean? You think they're going to take Waddle over Devontae?
I think so.
Really?
I like Waddle
Devontae's got
more
all
than
the hype.
Devontae.
Devontae's got all the hype, man.
I feel like
Exactly.
Waddle. I feel like Waddle would have had that hype if he didn't get hurt. Waddle.
Sure.
So I don't know if you guys watched him. Like he's so freaking explosive.
Yeah, he's good.
He's like Ruggs, but he runs routes better. Ruggs can't. I mean, Ruggs was just fast as hell, but
Dang.
That's why the Raiders drafted him. They only draft.
that's
fast
like their
wide
thing.
receivers.
Yeah, that's their thing, dude. Like, yeah, they just whoever's the fastest 40, let's take him. Which this year, man, there was a
Thumbs up,
lot of
baby.
fast 40s. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yo, Dolphins have nasty jerseys. I love the turquoise jerseys.
Yeah. Me too.
Turquoise and orange. All right.
Yeah.
See, we've got the draft on in the background, but I just don't. I'm glad I don't have to listen to Mel Kiper speak. If I'm being completely honest, he's
You know,
wrong
like
half
Mel
the time. I'm not paying ESPN Plus to look at his mock draft that changes once a week, dude.
Yeah,
Todd
like-
McShay should be up there.
Oh,
I like
my
Todd a little
God.
more.
Yeah, Zoo, you could definitely add a little color to that panel right there. You could really hype the teams up. You got Booger on there too.
I like Louis Riddick. Louis
Riddick's great, man. I was hoping the Bears would sign him as a GM when they fired Ryan Pace.
I'm so shocked he still has a job, man. Yeah, this.
I'm not. The Bears front
What's
office is incompetent.
Yeah. God. What is it, man? Who did that pick?
Because normally the draft's in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Huh. All right, picks in. Here we go.
Got it. Oh, maybe too early.
Oh.
You got it. They're taking
Yeah.
Waddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
1 for 1 so far.
Yeah.
Look
And
at
Waddle
that
taking the receivers, man.
But if you got, once they
Yeah,
like
you
show
see
the
that?
highlight, dude, like they're
Good
gonna.
for him.
He's crazy, dude.
Wow. Look at that
Good for him,
chain.
dude.
Look at
He
that
just went
chain,
over-
man.
That's
He
crazy.
didn't even say anything to his family. He just went over straight to Devontae. Dude,
Next
those shades-
Tyreek Hill? Stop. Really?
Nah, I'm telling
He
you,
can't be
dude.
that good, man.
Dude,
He's that
he could
fast?
fly. They're gonna show it. There's a play in the national or the SEC championship game where he was running away from Florida defenders. It's sick. Like he actually put it on one of the reels. He's fast as hell. Like he's super.
Damn.
I don't know about Tyreek fast, but he's up there. He can fly. Like he even played after he broke his ankle, I think, and was like still kind of really explosive. And that was like probably like 2 weeks.
He weaves,
Before.
dude.
That
He
does look
weaves
like
in and
that
out.
did look like Tyreek Hill in that play.
Like he's super crazy athletic.
He's got the same build. Like,
Yeah, he's like shorter.
Yeah, Tyreek's
Uh,
kind of built like a running back too, and he flies like a freaking. That's crazy.
dude, I could damn near mix up Tariq Cohen and Tyreek Hill on the field if they were wearing the same jersey.
Tariq Cohen.
Yeah.
Thunder
I'd say
and lightning.
Waddle's-
I remember that.
Do you think, Sean? Do you think Waddle's got more like jump ball ability though?
Like jump ball?
Yeah.
No,
Than Tyreek.
I don't think he's vertically the same. I think I actually think Tyreek's a little bit more like kind of shiftier, but Waddle is kind of more like what they say, like a stick and go. Like if he catches a slant, he's not getting caught. Like when I watched him at Alabama, he's just and he's shifty too. But I don't think anybody's Tyreek in the league, but I think he's the closest thing. He could be the closest thing to Tyreek because Tyreek is like. You got to also think with Tyreek, he's built like a short running back. Like he's not a traditional slot receiver where he's like 5'10", 180. Like he's probably a good 215 I don't know if he's 220, but like 215. So it's kind of like, he's just built a little bit different.
Yeah.
I would maybe. It's not a stretch to say he's the fastest person in the league. I mean, I don't know who's with the ball in his hands. I would say that with Tyreek,
Probably.
right, fast with the ball because that's it. A lot of people are
I
fast.
think he's
doing
proved it
routes.
enough.
Yeah,
He's.
I
I
don't know
mean,
who else I
maybe.
would take.
Who else was fast?
Dang, 5'9.5", 180.
Wow.
I can't really think of anybody else who's.
Because
as
he
fast
played
as
with
Tyreek.
Tua, right?
Yeah, dude.
Dang,
At
so
one
we got
point they
two
had.
reunitings.
Alabama.
Dude, see, watch this Georgia play, dude. Or is this Georgia? Is it Georgia? No,
Texas A&M.
Like he just pulls away.
Yeah.
That's a different type of speed.
Yeah, you just hit that next gear.
Like this one, right? I think this is the Texas A&M one. Like, yeah,
Ooh.
he's just gone. It's over. He's so explosive. Yeah,
He's got good footwork, man. Obviously, as a receiver.
that's
you
why I
have-
said I feel like people talking about Ruggs last year. Like
Dude.
he's a better route runner than Ruggs.
So you think this year's draft class for wide receivers is better than last year's?
Not saying that because
Yeah,
I
last year
don't
was
think
freaking
anybody's gonna be as good as like the guys in this year's class. Not gonna be as good as Justin
Jefferson. Justin
Yeah, I
Jefferson.
don't
You don't think so?
No, because he's a different type of guy.
Yeah, compared to Randy Moss.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
Oh,
he's definitely got a lot of
after his
he's
rookie
definitely
year.
got a lot of traits.
Yeah.
That's
They have similar
wide receiver
play
number
style.
one.
Hey, the dude got 1,400 his first year.
He just
man.
never scored.
What's
He had
the
7 touchdowns,
with
Oh, I
Kirk
thought it was
Cousins,
less than
bro.
that.
1,400 yards and 7 receiving touchdowns, man. This dude was
With Kirk,
unbelievable.
he had that with Kirk. Imagine if he had like an elite quarterback.
Yeah.
He would've
And he
had
was sharing
2 grand.
touches with Adam Thielen too. He wasn't even technically the wide receiver one. Like
Yeah.
Adam
I
Thielen
got
was
burned
like,
so bad with that because I picked Thielen first, thinking he was going to be getting off. Nobody knew Justin Jefferson was going to do what he did. I got so screwed with that.
oh, I
Thielen
did,
had
man.
some good games.
Oh,
but
I do, man. He had the potential because he was taking Diggs' spot, man. He was taking all of Diggs' touches.
That's true.
that's another.
I mean,
guy
yeah,
passed
that
on.
doesn't mean necessarily that they're always going to step up and do it.
Yeah,
You know,
They said
it's still a risk.
yeah,
but-
that's true, but they said it was a historical class, so I'm believing these analysts. See if it's historical. Like they can't be that wrong.
Depends
Who
on
is
the
it?
analysts do. If
Justin,
it's like a
CD?
Nick Wright, no.
who is it? CD, Justin Jefferson. Who else?
CeeDee Lamb, yeah. Who's the Denver Bronco dude? Jerry Judy
Judy.
Yeah, Judy's
Judy.
nasty.
and
Yeah.
Henry Suggs. Henry Suggs last year.
Henry Ruggs, yeah.
Henry
Ruggs,
Ruggs.
yeah.
He might have been 2 years ago.
It was
No,
it 2
Ruggs
years
and
ago?
Judy were in the same class because Ruggs
Oh, they
came
were?
in last year. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it was
were
a
the
really big class.
Bama, 2 Bama guys.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All
Judy's
four
going
of
to
them
do.
were on campus at once.
Judy's going to do a lot better this year once Cortland Sutton comes back. Because I think he was.
They
he
got
just had
Teddy
no
Bridgewater. They got
What?
Teddy Bridgewater to the Broncos.
guidance. Yeah,
That was
but
an odd trade.
it's
Yeah.
way better than Drew Lock.
I
Oh, Teddy
guess that's what
Bridgewater
they're
is never the answer, man. He's always a 1-year gap guy.
He's not. He's a
man.
band-aid.
God,
Because they
he-
know they weren't going to get a top quarterback this year.
yeah.
But if they draft, like if the Broncos go Fields, then you can have
Or Mac
Bridgewater,
Jones.
Captain Fields. Yeah, or
Yeah,
Jones.
yeah. I wonder if Mac Jones falls now.
Because they're what? They hold the ninth?
And, yo,
Yeah, they're
Pat,
ninth.
No.
Would you want
No.
Mac Jones on the Bears?
You would not. I don't think he can last in Chicago, dude. I just don't see it.
Can't move,
I-
but he's like really accurate. It's old school quarterback.
Is his arm strong enough for Chicago? When it gets
Yeah.
cold,
Great.
can you see him playing in the? I can't see Mac Jones running around in Chicago winter. I just can't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
would say
can see Fields. I can see Fields because he's got a howitzer.
He can move. He can move.
Yeah.
You can have a
I
battle
can see
line, and he
Fields.
can just like move in the pocket. Oh, let's see the line.
Yeah, as a Bears have actually usually had pretty mobile quarterbacks, actually, when you think about it, except for Rex Grossman. And Rex Grossman was the only one that took him to a Super Bowl. So
Rex
maybe
Grossman.
maybe Mac Jones is the one.
Totally
Oh.
forgot about Rex Grossman.
Who they take?
The
Oh,
lineman.
tackle.
The
That's
lineman.
much needed.
Yeah, Penny Slow. Yeah,
He's a
That's
beast.
a solid pick because I mean
that's a good pick. That's a
the
good
guy
pick.
you got playing quarterback can't move. So
The dad's so
Yeah.
hyped, dude. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
They got Jared Goff now, who's pretty much one of the few traditional QBs left. Can't really move, and he's like, he's average. Like he's getting paid a lot of money, but he's like super average.
look at
Let's
Pizza
use
Hut. Pizza Hut getting free advertisement. Ain't that some?
Yo,
That's
who do you think they're going to compare him to? I think they'll compare him to Joe Thomas. That's usually who they compare the best offensive tackle to is Joe Thomas. He was literally a GOAT. He was 97 every year in Madden. He played for the Browns his entire career. They never made the playoffs. He's just a legend.
They had him on stage, like pre-draft. They had him, Jarvis Landry, and Bernie Kosar.
Joe Thomas was there?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
He's
been
he kept
retired
calling
for
him.
a couple of years.
First off, I didn't know the Browns refer to themselves as the Brownies. I've never heard that before. I never he's like, let's go, Brownies, let's go. I was like, what? Like when they
It's like the Girl Scouts.
Yeah. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. I don't know. Might have to ask my friend.
See, it's funny for a lineman. I don't know if you can really make a comparison and be like, oh yeah, this guy pancake blocks like so and so did back in the day.
Oh man, lineman, man, what such a boring position, but so important.
So
boring. So boring, man. I'm never gonna look at this dude ever again. Fantasy football, man, linemen don't matter.
That would be crazy though if they.
It only matters who if it's the team of the fan. Like they're pumped. Like he could be like a 10-year to 12-year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Out. Yeah, they need an alignment to protect Jared Goff.
And once you have that, it makes everyone else's job on the O-line so much.
The Lions, bro, man, like Jared Goff on the Lions, like Stafford. I think Stafford's better than Jared Goff.
But you got to remember they got to get DeAndre Swift some better holes. I mean,
he's solid running back. He's pretty good. But it's such an average team, man. At best, 8 games. Or 17 games now, right?
Speaking of linemen, I don't understand why they couldn't do like a point system for like, and I guess in fantasy football, to where like if it's a pancake, like if you got a pancake to where your opponent, your defensive end or D tackle lands on his back, that's a point.
I ain't played fantasy football with linemen.
They're rare.
That's
pancake blocking in the NFL is pretty tough. You only Mac pancake blocks his offensive lineman, Khalil Mack. Yeah. He does it to them. They don't do it to him.
Yeah,
it's harder.
So I guess it wouldn't be 1 point. Then it'd be like 3. Just get a 3.
It has to be pretty meaningful.
Yeah, they have to be on their heels going back. They can't fall forward. Yeah, something crazy like that.
Dang. If I'm
shift some leads,
man, Panthers. They're not going to take a QB because they got. Or they might be like, "Oh, screw it, we're going to take Justin Fields and have him compete with Sam Darnold."
They should
trade.
Or because, God, Justin Fields is still on the board, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Broncos get him at 9. That's good value. Screw Teddy Bridgewater, he can be a backup again.
Dude,
or you can sit Justin for a year.
I'd trade.
Yeah, Justin Fields.
I think they're going to trade with the Patriots.
Yeah. If I need a QB,
I'd this late, yeah.
Because the Broncos, they wouldn't pass on Justin Fields.
No.
Right? No. Yeah, because even though they got Teddy Bridgewater, he's a bridge quarterback. So Dallas Cowboys and then Cowboys, Giants. They got what's his face.
Carolina makes the most sense though because they also have Matt Rule, who's he could thrive with somebody like Fields. So it's that would be the best option for me.
Come on, Chicago, make a call,
dude. I think they're I don't know, man. This is tough.
Man, Justin Fields, man, this dude, man, he just looks like he's gonna be good, man. He passed the eye test, man. Passed the eye test and the stats, and
he killed in that semifinal game against Clemson.
Yeah, he killed. He dropped 6 TDs. 16 TDs. That's just incredible. And against a good team, Clemson.
I don't know. It's weird.
It's crazy.
I mean, I'm just thinking of who the Bears would trade up with. The only one that I might see them doing is the Giants at 11.
Giants,
because the Giants aren't going to take a quarterback, and they're really trying to build up their defense more. They signed Kenny Golladay. They have solid wide receiving core. They have a great tight end. They have a great running back. They're just going to continue building up their defense that's already pretty damn good.
Yeah.
The Giants could be interesting in the NFC East this year.
Man, stop it.
They have a chance, dude. Their offense, they're stacked in every position.
Yeah. Saquon coming back, ACL.
Kenny Golladay.
Yeah, Galladay is a wide receiver 1.
I think they got 2 tight ends too.
But Daniel Jones is just so you're not gonna win with Daniel Jones.
Well, it's the NFC East.
He's a good athlete, but he's just not a good thrower of the football. He's a good athlete, but that's it.
Just remember the division they're in, Zoo. That's all you got to
Cowboys
remember.
going to be good on offense again.
And horrible on defense as usual.
Yeah, always bad on defense. The Eagles. Oh wait, with Jalen Hurts.
Depends on what the Eagles do. I don't know what they're going to draft. They may draft a receiver. Then I may have some stock.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him a weapon, Jalen Hurts, because they're not.
Yeah.
And they still have the guy from last year they drafted in the first round, receiver. I don't know his name, but I had him on my fantasy team. Didn't do a damn thing.
For who? Who was that, Sean?
I can't remember as a receiver for the Eagles.
Travis Fulgham.
He was a first round guy. Rieger. That was
Jalen Rieger?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I had him
Yeah,
thinking
didn't they draft him over? Didn't they draft him over
Yes.
both DK and AJ Brown?
Pretty sure. No. Rieger was last year.
Are you
He
sure?
got drafted over somebody else. Rieger was a rookie, I'm pretty sure, last year.
All right, let's see.
Because he got hurt early.
Oh, I think they took a corner.
Oh,
this is good for the
J.C.
Bears.
Horn. Wow.
Dang.
That's a South Carolina guy. Top 10. Wow.
Oh, really?
I think he's going to go. Yeah. I
Wow.
did not think he was going to go that early. Joe Horn's son. So, did not think he was going to go that early.
Dude, that's a vintage name, man.
Yeah. Cell phone guy. That actually that's a celebration that stands the test of time. That is so like when he did that, he probably was in the locker room like, yo, I'm ahead of my time. Like nobody was thinking like me.
They probably thought he was crazy.
Yeah, definitely did. It's crazy how they got fined for all that type of stuff, but like now that's like kind of semi-encouraged. It's crazy.
Oh, they took Rieger one spot ahead of Justin Jefferson.
Oh,
Dude,
Carson
Jefferson,
Wentz is probably still in Philadelphia if they made that pick.
what's his name though? I mean, Jefferson went 22nd.
Man, look, I'm just telling you, wide receiver value, man. Like these wide receivers going early, man. They're spending some draft capital right now.
This is probably actually one of the most like high offensive only drafts I've seen in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all like receivers and QBs, and you got one corner and one lineman.
Yep.
They're all skill positions so far, pretty much. Man,
That's kind of throwing a wrench because I wonder if anybody's going to trade with Denver now.
Broncos are taking Fields.
Man, whoever wants Fields, let's see a move.
Yeah.
I want
I want to see who's going to trade with
because
Denver.
he's going to be
I will say,
good.
you gotta remember who's the head coach of the Broncos. Vic Fangio, baby, XD coordinator of the Bears. They have that phone call connection. They could make a trade for Fields right now.
Oh man, dude. Yeah,
Let's hope.
Justin Fields will look good in a Bears uniform, man. He would look good in a Bears uniform.
I agree. I think you would.
Yeah,
There's been no trades yet.
Man,
No.
Mac Jones gonna go late now because Patriots.
They're what, 15th?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Patriots are definitely. Dude, imagine Justin Fields goes to the Patriots.
I don't know, man.
Really?
He just seems like I don't know if he'd fit Belichick. Mac
Fit
Jones
Belichick?
would fit Belichick.
White QB that can't move.
Exactly.
Tom Brady replacement.
He could be a good understudy to Cam, though, because like they got that
That's
connection.
true.
Yeah, because I think Cam still got something left, man. He was actually pretty good when he didn't.
He didn't
catch
have
Kevin.
any freaking weapons last year. He had a guy
Zero.
who was like ready to retire, and
They still
What
don't have.
happened to
They don't.
N'Keal
They
Harry?
still don't. Yeah, they still don't have receivers. Still, they just
What
got a
if
bunch of tight ends.
Devontae
now.
falls?
Oh yeah, Devontae's still there. Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
If the Bears traded up and took him, I would kind of be down for that.
Really, over a
Yeah.
QB?
Yeah.
Not
Wow,
bad.
really?
Not bad at that.
Over Justin Fields?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Not
I
bad.
don't think Fields is going to be there, unless they make the trade right now.
If Fields goes past Denver, which I don't see, I don't think he lasts past New York Giants because somebody's going to trade up.
Vikings could take him at 14.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing. I think because who goes after the Giants?
Eagles.
Yeah, they're not going to draft him.
Nope.
So
and then
they would
it's-
have somebody's
and then
going to
it's
trade up
Herbert and the
with them.
Chargers.
Yeah, so somebody's going to trade up within those 11 through 13,
I
14.
swear to God, man.
If
The
he
Bears
gets,
don't
dude, if he gets to the 12, if I'm whoever wants Fields, you got to trade whatever you got because he's not going to last past that pick. So you got to trade whatever your draft capital is or team assets.
Oh my God. Packers Broncos trade for Aaron Rodgers.
No.
It's a done deal.
What? What are you
NBC
talking?
Sports
No
doing an hour
freaking
ago.
way.
No, you BS.
No way. We would have got that on
Denver's
ESPN.
the likely destination. I bet they make this trade right here.
What
I
are you
bet.
talking
Freaking
about?
way.
I don't see anything right now. Adam Schefter?
Type it in.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking right now.
Aaron Rodgers, how could Broncos lure quarterback to Denver? I don't know. I just saw an NBC Sports headline, man.
Nah, man. It must be like some like hypothetical trade because on Twitter I don't see anything.
Report
Yeah.
Packers close to trading Aaron Rodgers to Broncos, April 30th, 2021.
Well, the Broncos are still
Oh,
on the
wait.
clock, so they might be
Oh, man. I think
they're doing it.
is my understanding the Broncos are having conversations with the Packers about Rodgers. I don't think it'll happen during the draft. This was tweeted at 6:20
Nah,
Central
man.
time.
Yeah. Man, Aaron Rodgers to the Broncos? That would look really weird. He would look weird in a Broncos
Peyton did it.
uniform.
Yeah,
What?
it would.
Yeah, he
Peyton
was-
did it.
Yeah, if
Is that
Peyton-
the same division? That's the same division as Mahomes, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oof.
He's going to get his butt whooped every time.
Dude, Oakland's finish. If that happens, Oakland's finishing fourth.
Bro, man, Mac Jones, man.
Look at Mac.
He looks like the most average dude ever, man.
His ties under his jacket.
Yeah, dude. He really does.
Bro,
Dude, he
man.
looks like he literally looks like an accountant.
Dude, that's
Yeah, he
what I
does.
was thinking,
He
man.
does.
Looks like who I work with, man.
He looks like a freaking accountant.
Look,
man.
yes. Dude, that
Man, Justin
Fields-
Fields looked, yeah.
Fields
He
just
looked,
scrolling through Twitter right now. He's like, shit, man. What is
Yeah.
what's Schefter saying?
yeah, because by the look of him, he got anxiety because he didn't get a promise yet for any of these teams yet. So he probably just had no idea where he's going to. So he
Exactly.
might fall. Man, wow. Yeah, I really want this.
Where does the
such an interesting
Patriots
thing.
pick at?
I think
15?
15.
He
Yeah.
probably would fall to the Patriots. I don't know if the Patriots would
They
change.
just,
now.
yeah, they need a QB, man. Cam Newton, like, get another QB.
I just don't like Mac Jones in cold weather. I just don't. Maybe he does has a strong arm, and I just didn't really notice it. But he just doesn't look like
Man.
but even when I watched him, it doesn't look like a powerful arm. I feel like that matters.
Yeah,
when
he
it's
had a
cold.
really good team in Bama, so his stats were unreal. But let's see where Mac Jones.
Yeah, the only quarterback I'm trading up for is Fields. I'm not trading up for Mac. If I get him, I get him.
It's something the Bears would do.
Man, that's crazy, man. There's rumors he was be the third pick. Mac
Dude,
Jones.
that's the biggest smokescreen, dude. That
Yeah,
entire
someone-
like how many
someone
months?
leaked
Like,
that.
2 months, yeah. That is crazy. Like for at least a month and a half, that's all we've been hearing, and then bam, Trey Lance.
It's because nobody's right, man. They're not in the boardrooms with these teams talking through it. The only
Yeah,
one that
right.
might get a little inside position is Schefter.
Yeah,
It's like it's a lot of educated guesses. Nobody truly knows what's
Yeah.
going on.
No, and I mean, there's some that you just kind of know, like, hey, this team really needs, like, the Lions
Use
needed an
common sense.
offensive lineman, right? You would have expected them to probably be the first team if they didn't trade their pick to take a lineman.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. That pick that was made, the 49ers pick, they didn't tell their coaches or scouts. So only the top dogs knew about the
John
picks.
Lynch was the only one.
Yeah.
Him
And
and his
like
board.
yeah, exactly. That's crazy because they don't want to
So-
get leaked.
So you think
Good.
John Lynch? Who you think made that pick then? John Lynch or Shanahan? Because from what I know, Shanahan was saying he wanted Mac.
So therefore, John Lynch overrode him, dude. It
Must have, because that's what
was
I heard
probably
the entire
John
time.
Lynch probably only consulted the owners.
Oh,
No trade.
no trade, bro.
Ooh.
That's interesting, bro.
Wow.
Dang, Justin Fields is falling.
Yo, Patrick Sturton, wasn't his dad a corner in the league?
Yeah,
I remember playing with him in
all
Madden
pro
in like
corner.
09.
all pro corner.
He was a beast. Yeah, where did he play? Dolphins and
Dude, I
Chiefs.
wonder where Dallas goes now because they were like so they were so
Yeah,
who-
stuck on.
They're not going to take a QB, obviously.
Devontae.
Oh no,
way.
dude,
No
that's too
freaking
much
way.
firepower, man. You already got CeeDee Lamb and then Amari Cooper.
They'll probably take a corner.
Yeah, they need some defense.
Yeah.
Dang, Devontae's falling.
Because
Devontae's
Sean Lee
falling.
retired.
Wow, the Philadelphia Eagles, man. They need to give Jalen Hurts some weapons.
I think Dallas might go like Micah Parsons because they need defense bad.
Yeah, they're going to definitely take it defensive. Wow, this is interesting.
Yeah, I got thrown off by the two. I didn't think JC was going to go at 8, and I didn't think or 9 or wherever. No, he went at 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the Panthers.
I didn't think the two corners. I thought the two corners were going to go like 11, 12 or something, or 10, 12 or something. I didn't think they were both going to go that early. But they're both
They
dogs.
projected
So I get it.
Parsons to go to the Broncos.
Yeah. But see, man,
But yeah,
for me, if I
they
got to
should
pick a – well, I mean, in today's game, having a elite corner or elite pass rusher, I mean, you can't go wrong. You need both.
You need one of each, and you need a stud linebacker.
Yeah. And
That's
both
why
of
I
those
do that.
corners
I will say the best pick that Pace has made is Roquan Smith.
yeah, he's a Georgia.
He knows how to draft defense, but he doesn't know how to take the leap of faith on offense. It's the history of the Bears, man. That's a solid pick by them, though. I think that's a good pick for them if they weren't looking to trade.
Yeah, you just take at that point. You just take kind of, I guess, the best player on the board or whatever. I wonder if Dallas would trade out.
Dude, I want to be in one of those rooms. Dude, what a great job. Just working through the draft.
I would just love to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to just be
Get
in
the
there
process,
like it's a
man.
guest or something. Yeah.
Because legit, if you mess up, you get fired. It's such a high pressure
Yeah.
job.
It is.
Unless you're Ryan Pace, man, you got job security for life.
He's almost like a Supreme Court justice, bro. It's on until
Dude,
he dies.
legit, man. He got like tenure, man. Like, come on. No matter how bad you mess up, you still keep your
I wonder
job.
how is it with the GMs and stuff? Like, is it year to year, or do they have contracts like coaches?
They have contracts.
It's
right?
the same thing. He got
Multi-year
a 4-year.
contracts,
Multi-
like guaranteed money.
So if they get fired like tomorrow, they like get
Yeah, they still get
parts of
paid
the
out. They get
guarantee,
paid
yeah.
out. They get paid out.
Okay, yeah, that's a good gig.
Man, where do you guys think Mac Jones is gonna go? Patriots.
He's dropping. He's gonna drop, dude. He's gonna drop. I think to New England, but I don't think New England takes him because I think
What
New
if
England is
Giants?
still eyeing. You think the Giants would take Fields?
No.
No.
Mac?
Nah. They have Daniel
Why
Jones.
does Mac keep looking like that? He's like looking like
to be honest.
I'm fine. Yeah. I don't know what he's looking like that for. But I
Mo
don't know. I
Kiper's like,
think
all my picks are messed up, man. My entire mock draft's gone.
that probably is what he's saying right now. I can see the tone in his
He's
voice.
just like,
listen.
I got it wrong.
Man, man.
Lewis Riddick's the only one that's been in a room where they're drafting a player.
Yeah, he was actually.
He was Lions, or was it the Lions or the Eagles GM? One or the other, I think.
Talk about like you go from doing that to like an ESPN gig.
Man, this dude.
That's I wonder like that's really good. Like I don't know if that's a lateral move in terms of pay, but that's pretty good.
Oh man,
You go
it's
from
really
being
good.
a GM
Man.
to like ESPN job. Like come on, man.
And he even calls. He's the third guy on Monday Night Football too.
Monday Night Football broadcaster. Yeah, he's getting paid good money.
Ever since they realized Jason Witten was the worst investment of all time in commentating.
Trade. Dallas,
Wait, really?
I wonder who they're.
Let me just see.
To the Eagles.
Oh, Dallas.
I wonder, dude. There's no way.
Dallas traded number 10 to Philly for its first and third round pick. So Philly's taking this. Yeah, Philly.
There's
they
no
just-
way they draft.
They're gonna take a
slots.
receiver, right? They're gonna take a receiver, right?
They're gonna take Devontae.
Yeah, because like the Dallas Cowboys don't need him.
The
they-
Giants
and
would
they-
take Devontae though.
Yeah,
No.
because I bet the Giants were eyeing him to pair up with Kenny Galladay. Whew.
But then they
With
would have
Saquon?
what? They would have Kenny, potentially Devontae, Sterling Shepard,
Serge Shepard, Evan Ingram,
Slayton.
Darius
That's a lot of
Slayton, too.
guys.
There's Slayton and Evan Ingram.
That must have been what it is. But God, that's
Wow, interesting.
That makes
That's
so
good.
much
That's
sense.
a good
Look
trade.
at
That's a good trade for
the-
Dallas. That's a good trade for
There's-
Dallas.
That is a good trade for Dallas. There's
And
only
they
one
get a
guy.
rounder. They get a third
Because
rounder.
they're probably
trade
still
down.
going to get. They're probably still going to.
Yeah, they're gonna get their
Parsons.
guy. They're gonna get their guy still.
And then get. Wait, why does it say
Carson?
Philly and Philly twice? Did y'all see that?
Yeah, because they just haven't moved it to Dallas yet. That 12th pick. Yeah, there he is, dude. He's got the D. He's got his initials on his lapel. What a G, dude. That's great. Wow. I will say, dude, that's one of my favorite parts, seeing the suit game, dude. Some of them are hilarious.
Yeah, these custom suits, man. Third best player in this draft, really?
Who?
No, available. Wait, they have him as third?
No, Mel Kiper did.
Wait, had who?
Devontae Smith, third best player in this draft. So
He gets
probably
paid to
Trevor.
be wrong.
He had Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and then he had Devontae.
Andy, he gets paid to be wrong.
Yeah, he's been wrong for
Or paid
a
to
lot
be
of.
controversial.
He's been doing this for like 40 years, I think. That's crazy.
Since the late 80s.
That's time.
Yeah, 40 years of doing the same thing. But he's like, I don't think he's that accurate. Like, if you're doing a job for 40 years, like his results are
Yeah,
pretty
you would
average. Like,
You
like pretty
would think.
average. He hits
You would
some, he
think.
misses some. It's like very average.
Yeah,
You'd think he'd have the large numbers in there, Zoo. He'd even out in the end.
Oh man.
That is crazy when you think about it. He's been doing it for 40 years and he's not accurate.
Like, not even 1 year, man, that I can remember where he was like, oh, I got like 70% of my picks right or something like that. I mean, it's really hard because
Yeah, NFL, especially with QBs, like
so many players.
60% like bust. So it's like hard to pick the right ones, but
Yeah.
that's why you get paid to do this job. You got to be good at picking.
But see what Mel though, he's afforded the luxury of doing that and not really having to be right and still have his job. So it doesn't really matter for him.
who cares? You move
Yeah.
on. You got next
yeah.
year to like analyze.
And nobody, and see, that's the thing. This is what I always wait. I had to learn this as I watched like TV. Like, what happens is when they're wrong, and like I guess the next year comes and they just move on. The people who are on a set that knew he was wrong last year, they're probably not allowed to bring it up because then it kills his credibility. Because he's like your co-host. But like in a real argument, you would bring that up and be like, "Yo, you was wrong about that last year," but you can't do that because that's your co-host on the set.
'Cause it's media.
Yeah.
That video.
Damn media, man. Even though we're slightly a part of it, we got our subscriber base here, bullheaded.
Yeah. I don't think they'll be holding us.
Wait,
to the fire.
so, that's right. They had the 6th pick, and then they traded with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Damn, they've had a lot of movement,
Wow.
the Eagles.
What if they took Fields? That would be crazy. I would die laughing if they took Fields. They won't do
Yeah,
that.
man, dude. This dude, I swear to God, man. Justin Fields, man.
What if they trade
Pretty
the
good.
there?
They might trade with Dallas. New England might trade with Dallas to move up. To
3
get Fields.
spots? I mean, the Eagles flip-flop just one spot in between.
Who's 13 and 14?
Chargers, then Vikings.
Yeah, they might be okay, but I don't know, man. I feel like whoever, if you're New England, because the Bears are lurking, bro. You gotta trade up.
Man, the Bears were too good this year, man. They were too good. Their pick is too low.
Too good at 8-8. Relax, Andy.
Dude, 20 of the pick, man. You're in no man's land.
I know it's going to be the
You
Bulls and
can't get the elite quarterbacks.
It's like the worst place to be.
Yeah, it's just like all the good QBs
See,
are gone.
but it's
Like,
also the safe place to be because Ryan Pace is probably pissing his pants thinking about that he's going to make the wrong pick again.
yeah, they get a top 5 pick and they fuck up again.
I love how they have background singers as Roger Goodell walks up. I think that's hilarious. He's got these 2 chicks doing like the background, like 20 feet from stardom,
Right, that's another guy that's got a really good job getting paid a lot of money. He's basically the one to get cussed out and fussed at, and like everybody gets mad at him, and his salary is so great it doesn't even matter.
He doesn't
What is
give a
he at?
shit.
What is it at? Where is he at?
Goodell?
Yeah, a year.
It's like 40 million.
Come on, man.
Oh, yep. They
Yep,
got their
40.
offensive weapon.
That's a good selection. For the Eagles.
Yeah, they traded up
Good
just for
for Hurts.
Devontae Smith. Yeah, it's smart. They
I
wanted-
wonder when was Hurts at Alabama? He might have been there when Devontae was there, because I know he played Oklahoma his last year. but he might have been there one, so he might have some connection with him.
Yeah, Mac Jones.
Who do you think would take Mac
Did you
Jones?
see that? It was so awkward.
He's like, oh, hey, I went in front of you.
They kind of like went to like maybe go dap it up, but then they were like, nah.
No, man. They're going fast right now.
Yeah, that was awkward.
Super
awkward. Yeah, that was awkward as hell.
Calvin
you-
Ridley is his NFL comp.
I'm not mad at that. Calvin might be a little bit more shifty, but I'm not mad at it.
Dude.
How much does Calvin weigh? Because they look
Calvin
about the
really,
same size.
I think he's bigger than him by a lot.
He might be bigger, yeah.
Yeah, Calvin
I don't
really
know, I
6'1". This dude's 5'10".
He's
I don't-
190.
I always feel like the weight thing for especially for a receiver, like that. It'd be different if he was like a tight end or something. I don't feel like receiver, dude. You're not getting hit out there. Like that ain't once like he's not getting unless he goes across the middle, gets hit by a linebacker or something. I don't think it's such a big deal. Him being
True.
160 pounds.
Height's way more important than weight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hey, but I'll take a Calvin Johnson over any of them any day of the week.
Yeah, definitely. Dude,
That guy's
Calvin-
getting triple covered and they just toss it up to him, man. The Lions wasted his talent,
Yeah.
as they always do.
Yeah, they're Barry Sanders too, right?
Yeah.
And they both retired after playing for 9 years, I think.
They're just not having fun.
That says a
Nope.
lot about your freaking program that your two all-time players retired that early. That's crazy.
Those are their two best players, of all time, for sure. Like, no question.
Whoa!
Matthew Stafford
Chicago
probably
is
did.
trading up from number 20 to number 11.
I
They're
know
gonna
it.
take a QB.
taking
Oh, they're
Fields.
taking Fields, bro.
If they take Fields,
Adam Schefter, baby,
It's a hell
that's
of
a huge trade.
That's a huge trade.
I wonder
That's
what
a-
they gave up.
I swear to God, if it's
Yeah,
Mac
I know.
Jones, I'm leaving. I'm leaving the podcast.
Oh
right.
man, it's
Just letting
Justin
you guys know.
Fields, man. It's Justin Fields.
I'm signing off. If this is Mac Jones,
Yo, this is a big time trade.
this is P. Bush, and I'm signing out if that happens.
Wow, Justin Fields, Chicago, man. You.
I wonder what they gave up.
Wow.
But what did they give up? That's the real thing.
Probably a future first rounder. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Future first rounder. Hopefully not two future first rounders. That'll be a lot to give up. If it's one, okay.
It'll probably be
Wow, what a trade.
I told you somebody's going to have to trade up. The Bears did it.
they
though.
they gave up their
Wow.
2022 first rounder and fourth rounder, and they gave up like a late one today,
Yeah.
or not
Fourth-
today, but
fourth
this draft.
rounder, next year's fourth rounder, this year's fifth rounder, and next year's first rounder. So first rounder and two later picks. Wow.
I told you
Not a
that
bad
was going to
trade.
be the team that would be trading was the Giants.
This is
'Cause the Giants are-
exciting.
dude, because
This is exciting.
the Giants are just thinking defense,
Yeah.
so they
yeah,
can
they
have
go away. Yeah.
they're reading it right now. I can't believe this, man.
Ryan Pace, you have one. You have one
You better
shot.
not swing
now.
and miss again, man.
You got one shot, man.
Nah,
You
here,
got
no,
one
this is
freaking
second.
shot.
This is second shot right here, man. Oh, man, Chicago Bears like Mac Jones.
Oh,
Swear to God,
yeah, that'd be a good ending point for this pod.
dude, I'd sign off pretty much instantly.
Dude, that's like a perfect match in heaven if they get Fields.
Dude.
Do you know who's if I swear to God, if they take Mac Jones, I'm gonna blow a gasket. But if Justin Fields gets drafted there, the happiest man in the city. Oh, he's not there. He's taking the phone call.
Yep.
He's taking the phone call.
Oh, it's happening.
Let's go, baby. Yo,
You hype
the
that? You,
happiest
hype,
man in
you,
Chicago,
you say you weren't that high on Justin Fields, man. You weren't that
I mean,
high on him.
he's just a little small. I don't know. It's
little
it's the
small?
Kyler Murray
Oh,
effect.
he's
The Kyler Murray.
about?
I mean,
Justin Fields
short.
6'3". He's 6'3".
That's not bad.
What do
I
you mean
know.
it's not bad? That's the
I like Mac
ideal
Jones
height.
because of his size. I liked him, but you're right. I'm happy with this pick.
love how
They got you
close
quarterback.
It's
Andy
just
Dalton.
once again, I'm hesitant, man. It's just
man. This
I'm
ain't
scarred.
Trubisky again. This guy ain't Trubisky, man.
He ain't Trubisky.
This
man.
guy's
Let's
coming
hope.
from a real program.
He's been a winner his
This
whole
is a
life.
happy man.
Number 2 high school class with Trevor Lawrence, man.
Louis Riddick is a big Bears guy too. He actually liked
Yeah, I remember he picked the Bears to like win a Super Bowl.
when they were their good year. Yeah.
Put it this way: if they get Justin Fields, I'd rather have him than Jordan Love running around.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And Jordan Love will come out if he ends up playing and will end up killing. So he'll make me eat my words. But I don't know. I'd rather have Fields.
Oh no, I'm happy with this pick. I just don't want to hype him up too much.
Oh really, man? I would be hyped on a Bears fan right
He's
now.
already got
man.
a number 1 option in Robinson, so he's gonna
Al
have fun
Robinson,
approaching.
Justin Fields.
Connection right there.
Like, I'm not jinxing it, man. I jinxed it last
And then
time.
maybe Cleveland finally gets rid of Odell. Y'all can trade like another future 4th rounder for Odell. Then you'll have Odell and Allen Robinson.
I'm just glad, and the one thing I'm hoping for, and it's just that Fields is not going to do much unless they can protect him, which is why I almost wanted them to just hold off and pick a quarterback in the 2nd round. But with Mac Jones, because I thought early on in analysis, a lot of people had Mac Jones going 2nd round, and the Bears are going to trade up to get the Oregon tackle that the Lions picked. Some people thought that was going to happen, and I was like, I'd be down for that because one, you get a tackle, and you just kind of take a chance.
Who is this guy? Is he not supposed to be presenting?
He's a Hall of Famer.
That was awkward.
I thought they were making a pick.
Suspense.
All right, Goodell, stop chooching around. Let's go. Come on.
Dude, Goodell's milking
They
it.
would only do this to the Bears.
Goodell's milking it.
Dude, this is just an FU to the McCaskies right now.
We're joining forces with the CDC Foundation as part of a draft-a-thon to meet the basic needs
Dude, he is milking this.
safety and
Draft-a-thon. This has to be the pick, man.
Come on.
What is this?
Bro. Well, look,
Hell for
the Bears, I'm interested to see. It'll be great to actually have a quarterback to throw to help David Montgomery because Montgomery's legit. He's a legit running back. It's with that bad of an offensive line, too. And so I'm just hoping that
They
second
took
pick
it.
is.
They took him.
Yeah, they did. I just hoping that in the 2nd round they take a lineman. That's that. Once they do that, I will be very happy with this draft.
With
man.
linemen too. With linemen, bro. Like I feel like you can find those throughout because it's just like
Yeah.
kind of like recruiting in high school. You can find you and develop a lineman.
Exactly.
Those guys don't have to necessarily always be in the 1st round. I mean, when they are, they're usually elite. But
Justin Fields.
Welcome to
That's a hell of a pick.
Chicago.
I love how he had on the jeans and like the simple black shirt. Like he's down for business. No flashy suit. So
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
he
like.
didn't wear
Work.
Superman.
let's
His
get to
job.
work. Let's get to work. Dude, I'm telling you, coming out of high school, him and Trevor Lawrence, 1A, 1B. He's
Oh,
probably
Ryan Pace. I swear to God, if anyone shakes his hand.
This dude
No
got.
one wants to.
They go like, yeah. They're just like, oh.
Look at Nagy, dude. That's the most Midwestern look ever, man. He's got jeans, he's got the boots, and he's got a blazer and an orange tie. Who's his comparison?
I don't know. His comparison could be.
Russell?
Dak Prescott, I think. Dak Prescott.
Dak, yeah. Dak's kind of similar.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, he's got a cannon.
He
That's
might,
what I've
have
been
stronger,
hoping.
he might have a stronger arm than Dak, though.
You think so?
He might. Because he was throwing some bombs in that semifinal game.
Man, he just looks like an NFL quarterback.
He
Just
does.
looks like it.
He
Just
looks
looks
exactly
like
like an NFL quarterback. And
The
like
ability
I
to
say, the
run
Chicago winner, like he's gonna
Yeah.
last in the Chicago winner. He's got strong.
He can move.
Oh wow, he runs like Dak Prescott. He runs exactly like Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
I'm hyped, dude. I just remember watching him get wrecked by Indiana in football, and I lost a little bit of faith in him once.
Yeah, he had a bad game. He had a bad game.
It was probably his worst game of the year.
Yeah, I think his Big Ten game wasn't that good either. But I mean, it's like you're allowed to.
I know.
Have one.
Yeah. He had
And
like
he's
2
got
bad
a
games
top-
this year.
And he's got a top offensive line in the country, and now he gets to go play for the Bears offensive line. That's why I'm not, dude. That's why. Well, there's one thing about college that it's so offensive heavy, and it's just you can pad your stats so well in college on offense that you never 100% know how that's going to translate to the NFL, except for maybe a handful of guys that read.
He can move though. He can move.
He can move, I
Plus,
agree.
I think too with the offenses in the NFL, like they're not strictly going to the spread in college, but they're adapting a lot of it.
True.
That's why a lot of these guys who like can run and move, they're like drafting them because Lamar's a perfect example. Now his offense is kind of extreme because they're not really, I would say, what a standard NFL offense is. But I mean, they adapted for Lamar and he won an MVP. So
True. And then he
Matt
lost
Nagy,
to
dude, I
Brown.
know you're down on Matt Nagy, but I like him, dude. He might be able to work some magic.
I've been down on him for 4 years. There's
Dude,
a
I
reason
keep
he
telling you
lost
because it's Trubisky, man.
There's
Yeah,
a reason he
handicap.
lost play calling duties, and then they ended up winning 4 in a row and making the playoffs once he lost play calling. I don't know. I like him as a guy. I think he's a great head coach. He's not a great play caller.
Yeah.
He was getting too cute. And like you said, the team adjusted to the quarterback. He was not willing to budge on that. That was his fault, not Trubisky's.
Didn't he have like a winning record though as a coach?
I mean, yeah, probably. He went like 8-8, 8-8, and 12-4.
12-4. That's pretty. I don't care who you are. That's pretty good.
But he's about 0-5 with Trubisky. Without Trubisky, sorry.
Well, I never understood the Nick Foles signing. That
Yeah,
was,
they gave him a lot of money.
I didn't
A
understand
lot.
that at all. If that was Nagy's decision, that's a black mark on his record because I didn't understand that at all.
Dude, his Bears run besides 2018 is just not good.
Dude, the Chicago Bears have been paying 3 quarterbacks now. Andy
Yep.
Dalton and Nick Foles.
Yep.
Damn, I forgot
I mean,
they
they
had
got
Andy Dalton.
one.
And I would keep Andy though over Nick if they.
I'd keep Andy Dalton over Foles.
Yeah, definitely would keep Andy.
$9 million guaranteed. I
can't
still,
believe
I
it.
still remember that tweet, QB1, Andy Dalton.
If I'm Justin Fields, I'm excited because I'm going to. If I'm him and Trey Lance, I'm excited because we're going to 2 teams that's got really good defenses. Maybe if I'm Trey Lance, I'm more excited because Kyle Shanahan's
Yeah,
Great.
elite
He's a
offense.
really- he's an elite offensive mind. So I
He
can kind of
is.
see why. But,
Except in the Super Bowl and against the Patriots. That was abysmal.
yeah, I didn't really understand that. And I still don't. I mean, I understand. I don't understand what he was doing. He probably should have ran the ball more, but I put that on the defense. Dude, how do you give up a 28-3 lead? Who was the defensive coordinator? It wasn't Quinn because he was a coach. Who was the D coordinator?
I don't know. He
I
was
don't remember.
probably out of a job.
Definitely out of a job.
Yeah.
You can't lose in a
Definitely doesn't work
28
for
in the
him, huh?
biggest game of the year, and you lose a 28-3 lead. Like that
Bro.
is unforgivable. I don't care
And-
who you're playing against.
Yeah. I see. That's why I'd hate to be like a professional coach, is because at the end of the day, you can only do so much. Like it's all on the players at the end of the day. Like it really. I mean, they got to make a play.
28-3. That has to be the big. What's a bigger choke, that or the 3-1 Golden State, Cleveland?
Oh, for sure, the 28-3.
28-3.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
so hard. to
Because at least the Cavs had time to like prepare game in and game out, take it one at a time. They had
And
a day of
a
rest in
sneaky
between.
thing about 3-1s, bro. I always feel like if you get it to 3-2 and you like the game to get from 3-1 or to get from 3-1 to 3-2, if that's a blowout, I always feel like that next game they're going to win because it's such a shift. And then after that is house money. It's 3-3.
Yep.
It just depends on how
I
that
agree.
game goes. So I don't know. I think who you think this is, Micah? It better be Micah. Dude.
Think they'll take Parsons.
Yeah, Michael Parsons has to be. Dude, he ran a 4.39 at like 240.
That's ridiculous.
That is insane.
Oh my
240
God.
pounds running like that.
These Cowboys fans.
Dude, I'm telling you, Cowboys fans are freak. Everywhere I've been in the United States, I've seen Cowboys gear everywhere.
Yep. America's team.
Yeah, definitely America's team. I always wonder how they like choose that. Who the America's team is.
I mean, for the Yankees, it's mainly because of Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Like, he was the only reason to watch back. Like, he was the first real, like, global or national sports hero
Yeah.
at the time.
I could kind of see
But the
why
Cowboys,
Dallas
I never
goes-
really understood.
Because I don't know. They won a lot in the 90s.
Well, Dallas makes and Dallas makes a lot
That's
of sense
true.
because it's in the middle of the country. So I can kind of see that. The Yankees, if anything, that doesn't make a lot of sense because it's like northern bias. I feel like.
I feel like
Even though they have the most recognizable hat.
That's true. I feel like the quote of like America's team though started when ESPN started back in like the late 80s. And at that point, like you said, Zoo, they were getting good, right? And they were just kind of the powerhouse. Because otherwise like sports media wasn't like centralized
Yeah,
before.
And they have sick uniforms.
Exactly.
That always helps. If you had trashy uniforms, like if you had the Bengals and you was America's team, hell no.
Oh, Bengals ain't good. Bengals ain't good.
Hell no.
It's not better than the Browns.
The Browns have grown on me.
Nah, brown. Go
The
brown
Browns
and
have-
orange.
because they have
but
they have like the orange jersey now. So like when they
Yeah,
wear
I'm
like
not,
the
I'm
orange
not a
jersey and
fan
stuff.
of. I'm not a fan of all orange. Look like a traffic cone.
Like
Like orange is a jersey color. Like a
those
lot
Minnesota
of it.
gold helmets.
Don't tell Ricky Fowler when he golfs on Sundays, dude. That's all that he wears all orange on Sundays
my
in golf
Lord.
tournaments.
Oh my lord,
That's
God.
weird.
Dude, yo, Pat.
Hmm.
Remember Matt Ballman in high school?
Yeah.
He would wear all orange shirt and orange shorts.
Yeah, I mean, dude, is there a jersey in the NFL that's all orange?
I don't know. All
I
orange?
said the Browns. I think the Browns have.
Nah, they have like brown on their jerseys.
I mean, I know the Bears do have an orange if you want.
Yeah,
Dude,
The
the
alternate.
Dolphins used to have one. That's who I was thinking of. With the white helmet, they had an all orange.
Nah, that's
They look like a
I
traffic
like
cone.
the Bears. I like the Bears alternate helmet.
Yeah, those are good, but that's because they wear them with like blue navy pants usually.
But the Bears is actually their regular uniforms are solid.
the navy blue.
Yeah. You can really never go wrong with navy blue. That's like
Nope.
that's like a
Universal
football
color, man. Universal.
It's the most standard color.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can never go wrong with that.
All right, so they took Micah.
Yeah.
What about the Chargers?
Yeah, what do they want?
I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten Devontae Smith.
They already got
Yeah, another
Keenan
big
Allen.
play guy.
They already got Keenan
Dude, you
Allen.
know who I think is going to be really good? I don't know if he's going to go first round. He may go late. The Bateman kid from Minnesota. He's a technician, dude. Route running. I did a reel on him like a couple days ago. Like, yeah, he's sick. I think the only reason why he's not going as high is because he's like a 4-5 guy. But I always feel like with DBs, there's a standard. You got to be 4.4 and below. You can't be 4.5 because it's just you can't be. It's a standard speed you have to be. But I feel like at receiver, dude, you can run a low 4.5 and still be elite because you're dictating the route. So if you know where you're going and you're shifty, you can get open. Like I always think of is Hopkins. He is not a super blazer.
Oh yeah, he's
always
just
getting
got
open.
the best hands in football.
Yeah, and he's always open. So
Yep.
I just feel like at receiver, I'm more of a you got to be able to run routes, especially in the league, man, because the DBs now are just so good. Got to be able to.
Good for
get the guy
Micah.
off of you. Yeah,
First linebacker off the board.
and that's a good fit because they got Dan Quinn now, and don't they still have what's the other linebacker? Jalen Smith,
Yeah,
Perry,
Sean Lee
yeah.
retired, so they need to
Yeah.
fill that.
and they got another linebacker, don't they? I don't know his name.
Oh, Max still looking through Twitter.
I'll be like, what's Shefty tweeting?
I mean, who would take him? I
Patriots?
think he might fall to the
Patriots?
Patriots.
Patriots?
I kind of just want to see where the Patriots go.
Yeah, I want to see it because they. What would they pick? I'm not sure.
I don't think they would pick Mac. I don't think they like Mac.
Who else
They
needs a
would've
QB? I'm just thinking, who else needs a QB? Like off the top of my head, I can't think of anyone.
Washington football team.
Washington football
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, that's a good one. That actually might be a really good fit.
They're 19th.
Yeah, it'd probably be
Scary
yeah.
Terry and what's their tight end's name? Lance Thomas, right? Or Logan Thomas? He's pretty solid. He
Did
came
he
into his own
retire?
last year. What?
Did he retire? Some tight end just retired. I can't remember. Wasn't Logan? Who was it? I feel like he was a Redskin.
Hunter Henry?
No. It was somebody that retired. He was like, I think he went to not Vernon Davis. Who was it? Jordan Reed. That's who it was. Never mind.
Oh,
Jordan
yeah,
Reed
that
retired.
dude. He's
Yeah, he
always
was an
injured,
ex-Reds
man.
or Washington football guy.
Yeah. I feel like he was good at, I guess, at a point.
He was.
Yeah. Oh, he was really good when he played.
And then he
Chargers
got,
could
then he
probably
got
go
injured.
lineman here. They could probably go lineman here just to shore up for Herbert. Because that is the franchise. God, Minnesota. They could probably get another stud receiver.
They don't need them though. They already got two
Hell
solid
no.
ones. They don't really need.
Dude,
That's-
I know I
that's
had
a-
Thielen last year, but I'm not big on him.
He's a nice slot receiver.
He did have 2 touchdowns, I think, against the Bears, though, 2 or 3. He had like 19 yards, 20 yards, 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Justin Fields in a Bears uniform, man. It just looks right.
Yeah,
It looks right,
Huh?
man.
Yeah.
really
So,
does.
I think
Pat,
that had to be the trade. It had to be the one that they made.
They made a move, man. That's a ballsy move. Let's see if it pays off. I think it's gonna pay off. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, just
He
look
already
at
got,
him, man.
like you say, he's not gonna have a lot of pressure to win games because he's got a really good defense. So he can just.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Chicago, we're pretty hard on our
Oh,
quarterback.
yeah, man.
It's,
Yeah.
Or
If
just
he
our team in
starts,
general.
man, they're gonna expect immediate results, man. Immediate results.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he was he was a beast in college. And they traded up 9 slots for him.
How much
Yeah,
did
man.
they trade up for Trubisky?
2 spots?
2 spots.
Yeah, 2
I
spots.
think it was 2. Yeah. Horrible.
Plus, Fields at least has had 2.5 years of starter
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah,
Trubisky
last year
only had
technically
one.
was his off year. Like the year before that, Justin Fields was way better.
And he was injured too
True.
the first year at Ohio State. He had that big old knee brace on. I think if he didn't have that knee brace on, he probably would have beat Clemson that year. And that tells you he's a big game player. He played like he's been compared to Trevor Lawrence his entire life, and the last game he played, or second to last game he played, he outdueled him. So that tells you he's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready to play big time football.
Yeah, that's
It's
second.
just
year,
funny
man.
how much of a lock Trevor Lawrence was, though. That even that did not kick him down.
Yeah,
to
'cause
number
Trevor
4.
Lawrence is 6'6", man. That can run. Like that's
Yeah.
just
Yep.
great. That's so mind blowing. 6'6".
And is a really good athlete. Not
Yeah.
just like he's an athlete that can run around. No, he's a really good athlete.
Right.
So yeah.
Man, it's cute, dude. He's legit. He's Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
exactly like,
Pretty much. He is.
like a bigger version of him.
That's
Wow.
crazy. He looks
Great movie.
Exactly.
Dude, it's actually
Yeah, that's
an
a
incredible
top.
movie.
That's a top.
That movie's
top
incredible.
10, top 5 movie. Yeah.
Dude, it
Regardless of
has everything,
genre,
man.
it don't matter. Sports.
Dude, it's
Throw that
so
out.
good. It is so good.
Yeah, it's a really good. movie.
Rashawn Slater. Northwestern kid?
They probably would take him. I would take offensive line.
Dude, a guard, too.
Yeah.
Wait, so who's up? The Chargers?
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, he's got. Oh, it's written. Look at his suit, bro. He already knew. I actually like that suit.
They're all just on their phones. Oh, Lewis is on a bathroom break or something like that, maybe?
Man,
Yeah, I
dude,
mean,
what,
I mean, they're not. I obviously don't need Mac at all. Herbert's a
That's
monster.
yeah, Justin Herbert. Holy crap.
I did not see that one coming. I'll
Yeah,
admit that.
dude, yeah, holy crap. Man, what they know is for NFL draft, picks don't get leaked ahead of time.
It's not like the NBA draft.
Like the NBA, you legit go to Twitter and you're like 5 picks ahead of what the actual
Yeah.
like television thing is.
It
Yeah.
Shane Wojnarowski, like
Shady.
competing.
Woj and Shams just get the front office just tells them everything.
That is crazy.
Is that Herbert in there? I think they had Herbert in the draft room.
It looks like it.
Yeah, take the tackle.
I think so.
He hasn't even heard it.
They took Slater, the Northwestern kid,
Yeah,
the guard. Oh, he's a tackle?
yeah, offensive tackle.
Nice.
Dude, he's got the colors, bro. He knew.
I like that suit.
Yeah,
Checkered.
Yeah.
Check.
Pat Fitzgerald. He's a great coach.
He's a really good coach. It's so crazy, too, because he's committed basically his entire life to Northwestern. He's had so many opportunities to go somewhere else, and he stayed there and built them as like to the best of their ability. 'Cause,
Evanston's one of the nicest towns in like the entire Midwest. It's right on the lake, man. It's like loaded, and he's getting a nice salary. All of his kids can go to one of the better schools in the country. You know?
well, if I'm a college coach, if I have an SEC job or a Big Ten job, I'm not leaving it unless I'm going to the NFL. So
Even then, dude,
you can't get no better. You can't get no better.
Yeah, that's true.
Because really, the
Especially
only
with a
Big Ten
decent
job,
program.
the only big unless it depends on what my motivation is, but the only Big Ten job I probably wouldn't want is Nebraska.
Rutgers.
No, that's Jersey, bro. I'm good. I'll be living. Listen, we may be losing, but I'll be living a life in Jersey and New York. I'm good.
That's true.
But freaking Nebraska, come on, man. I'm not going to Nebraska. They got to pay me $15 a year to be in Nebraska.
And they do not have the money in that
No.
anymore. They're not a good program.
No, and
They
some
used
would
to
say they. I mean, you would historically they're a better program than some other Big Ten teams. But I'm just talking about lifestyle and like.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not raising my kids in Nebraska. Are you kidding me? First off, my wife, I don't know what wife would go for that. Like, even if the money's really good, like you wouldn't want your kids and wife being in Nebraska. And there's not the only reason why I'm saying that's because I have a friend who lives in Nebraska, and like he's always talking about like going places. Like I've never seen like stuff like him actually being in Nebraska and doing stuff for like I guess his friends in Nebraska. It's always him going somewhere. He's always in like different towns. Like he's never in Nebraska. And he lives in Lincoln.
Oh, that's like the biggest city.
Yeah. So I'm like thinking to myself, like, what is going on in Nebraska that he's never wanted to be there? So
Hey, I've heard Omaha's way better. So
I guess. I don't know. I have no idea.
Just
I don't
kidding.
even
I
know
have
where.
no clue.
I'm trying to think where they're at. Like, because it kind of does matter where your city is in your state. Because you could be next to, you could be in your state, but next to another big city outside of your state. So it depends.
yeah, I mean,
I don't
It's
know where
definitely-
Omaha.
I mean, it's not far from Kansas City. It's like directly north.
Omaha or Lincoln?
Both.
Oh, that might be where he's probably going a lot.
Yeah, they're not far from each other. Wait, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want that coaching job either, but more so because they're not
Yo,
good.
I just
Hey,
thought of
like,
something.
someone's got to go in there and turn it around. So I'm sure somebody will do that eventually. Oh, Vikings trade to the Jets. Who are the Jets going to take?
Man,
I wonder.
Wow.
It has to be a.
Are they refilling
offensive
Jamal
guy.
Adams?
I think it's an offensive guy.
Man,
Who's still
speaking
an awarded
of
receiver?
Nebraska, Fred Hoiberg took a job there.
Did he really? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Downgraded from Chicago to Nebraska.
Yeah, fitting for his basketball decisions.
Oh my lord, he was such a bad coach.
Do you guys want to stay on to like the New England pick? I guess.
Yeah, I kind of want to see where New England goes with this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying. I kind of feel like they're gonna go Mac, but I
Mac
just
Jones?
don't understand it. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I
wouldn't
can't.
do
I
it.
can't think of another team. Like it would go like late in the 20s. Then I feel like, or maybe the Washington football team,
That would be the only team probably
right?
Washington.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I know they have what's his name, Fitz Magic. He's not the answer though. So yeah,
Man, it's crazy because he
And that could
sometimes
probably
has those
use-
games where he drops like 4 or 5 touchdowns. He has like one of those games every year because I always see him in fantasy. He drops like a 30-point game
yeah. And somebody will pick him up
every year, man. Every year, he just has one of those like 2 times a year.
He's been in the league forever.
He's also has the highest. What's that testing? Like the
Wonderlick.
Wonderlic. Yeah, he's the highest Wonderlic. He's a Harvard guy.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
I think he doesn't he negotiate his own contracts or something like that.
I would hope so if he went to Harvard. I'm not hiring an agent. If I went to Harvard, I'm not hiring an agent. Sorry, not happening.
Yeah, dude. You'd save all the money. You know what? You can read through a legal document. Look at that, man.
Look at that, man. Chicago.
I wonder who they're gonna take.
A Chicago quarterback is in a commercial? Oh my God. And it's not local?
It's not on
So, you know,
WGN.
WGN, where they're spinning the football on their finger.
Shout out to WGN, man. I had a lot of good memories on. We got the WGN feed.
WGN. Oh yeah.
That's when I
man.
started. That's literally when I started watching baseball. Cubs baseball was WGN.
Oh, I remember, man. Because I remember, dude, I didn't have cable, so I could only watch the Bulls games on WGN.
Yeah, Bulls.
So I
games over there
watch all those games.
I don't know how we got it in South Carolina, but dude, me and my grandma used to watch Cubs games and Bulls games. Now I never became a Bulls
So
fan, but
random.
I'm seriously, she would, because WGN had like I think Family Matters on it, and it also had it was this thing called like Bozo's Super Sunday Show.
Yeah.
So like my grandma like she introduced me to that, and I just as a kid I would just always watch WGN.
Yeah.
It came on like Channel 6, and it was clear. It wasn't like a fuzzy, because some of those channels came in fuzzy. It was a clear channel. I don't know why, but I
Huh.
guess it was just we were in the market for it. Everybody in our town got it, because I used to think like, you know, sometimes with the air channels you get fuzzies, and like everybody would get different channels depending on where you stayed at in the neighborhood. But like everybody, like all my friends and stuff that I grew up with, they got WGN. So yeah,
That's funny.
it is funny.
Okay.
Good old WGN.
Small world, man.
Yeah.
No, it's a super small world, bro. Super.
Yo, Pat, you have a Roku device?
Do I have a Roku?
Yeah, one of those like Roku TV things.
I do. My
you
own
do?
personal TV, but not the
Yeah.
one that we have
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in our. Why?
Yeah, because one of my buddies, he has like YouTube TV, but then Google and Roku got in a dispute, so they took YouTube TV off Roku devices.
Yeah, I know. So
You saw that, right?
TV.
You see that?
Yeah, I don't have that TV set up though. I only
you
had
don't?
that when I went home for quarantine. But no, yeah, our other smart TV, no. But dude, YouTube TV has been great. I mean, we were able to watch this today. I mean, it's
HD goodness, man.
it's great for football. I'd say it was the best for football season. I feel like that's
But
when
has Red Zone? Has Red Zone?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Interesting.
Yep. So that's why it was great, and is the reason I got it. But yeah, I mean we're talking the I mean you can watch the entire draft. I mean you can watch Bulls games all on here. You can watch individual Bears games or Red Zone, however you want to do it. But
Yeah, I think
I'll
it's really
stick
cool.
with my crack streams, man.
Crack Streams just gave up on me, man. They finally gave up on me. It just never worked, and I was like, "Screw this, man! I'm getting the free trial," and then I just stuck with it because it was too good.
Yeah. You hear Fubo TV?
Yeah, Fubo. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard that option's actually pretty good too.
I've only ever heard of all these options because I'm trying to find an NFL Red Zone stream.
Dude, legit. Yeah, legit. Like cable is just meant for sports. I was like sports and news.
It is.
I think
Live,
people like
live
sports and
events.
news.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's the only reason people get cable.
Yep. I just want Blockbuster to make a comeback, man. That's all I want.
You ever seen that documentary?
There's still
on
one
Netflix?
left, right? You see, there's one
Did
left
watch
there.
it. I watched it.
It's in like Ohio, right? Is it in Ohio?
And Oregon.
Oregon.
Wow.
And yeah, I would love to go back into a Blockbuster, man. I can still smell it.
Right.
Popcorn.
Dude, the only thing that sucked about
VHS
Blockbuster was like I guess if you get a movie and then you would get like maybe popcorn or some candy, dude, that shit was so overpriced. Like the popcorn in there would be like $10, candy's like $7. It's like, dude, this is like how the
And
movies is.
Yeah, that's the only way they were able to. Well, they only increased prices when they were going under.
Yeah.
But all right, here we go. Jets. I'm kind of surprised they traded this
I have no
Or
idea.
traded
what
up.
they're going with.
for no at all.
I mean, it could be a lineman, maybe.
All right. Oh my God.
Mm.
Elijah. Oh,
No, that's the
Why
guard.
was Mac Jones on the phone?
you see Mac Jones on the phone. He's going to New England. He's going to New
I
England.
know.
He's going to New England.
Bill's like, oh, we're really happy to have you.
Dude, initially I thought Mac Jones was going to the Jets for a second.
I'd say
Dude, I have
I was
Jets
looking
friends.
because I didn't hear the broadcast. I was just looking at the screen. And I thought
Yeah, that would have been weird.
That would have been really weird. Okay. Yeah, Mac Jones going to Pats, man. Oh, wow. This is such an interesting draft, man.
6'4", 315, dude. Holy shit. That's a guard for you, man.
Yeah, road grader.
Hey, you know what? That's single-handedly going to extend Frank Gore's career till he's 50.
How is he still playing? How is he still
He look-
good when he plays, man? He's a good runner. He's still averaging like 3-4 yards a carry at this age.
Yeah.
Incredible.
He's like the third rusher of all time, man. He's a Hall of
His
Famer.
diet must- his diet
Incredible,
must be really
man.
good.
It's incredible. It's like we
Running-
were drafting him
running
in like
backs Running backs have the shortest career span on average.
yeah. Dude, we were drafting this dude in high school, fantasy football, man. We're working, the dude's still balling.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It's insane, man. That's incredible.
This guard, he can play both. He can play tackle too.
That's smart. Having Zach Wilson, you can have somebody who
Yeah.
you won't ever have to worry about him miss. Well, he may miss games if he gets injured, but I'm just saying like him being able to go tackle the guard. That's really
Yep.
Dude, I keep forgetting the Jets didn't get Trevor Lawrence, man.
well. That was their fault though.
Oh yeah,
Like they were
Adam
trying
Gase.
to win or do whatever, compete with Darnold, and I get why Darnold was trying to compete. 'cause he
Adam
wanted to do his
Schefter
job.
tweeted Mac Jones on the clock at 15 for the Patriots. Pretty much he's implying it's gonna happen.
Dude, I
I
got a
think
couple
he-
Patriots fans that are
Yeah.
gonna be pissed. They're gonna be pissed.
Really?
No, they wanted Fields really bad. The two
They
that
wanted
I
Fields?
like, I'm really cool with.
They could have
no.
traded up. They could have traded up.
Yeah, they
could
could
done
have.
like a similar trade if they really
But you
wanted.
got to think the Patriots like that. I don't think they do that. Like Bill, if you know anything about Bill, he always trades back.
Mhm.
I don't know. If you want a guy, go for the quarterback. If you trust your like drafting skills. I don't know. Bill's not that good of a drafter, especially at wide receiver position. He messed that position up every year.
They may have put in a call, but it probably just wasn't as good as the Bears offer to the Giants.
Yeah.
Plus,
Mac Jones and the
I don't
Patriots.
know,
Dude,
I
that's-
don't know if
that's
the New York, I don't know if Bill Belichick would even pick up the phone for the New York Giants, man.
No,
I took 2 rings
Definitely
from him,
not.
man.
definitely not picking up the phone.
And took away his perfect season.
Dude, it's incredible, man. Yeah, it's incredible.
You know, even though Mac Jones may go here, I'm just looking right now. Like I could have seen him with the Raiders.
Nah, that Derek Carr.
I don't
man.
think Gruden likes Carr. He don't like Carr, bro.
He loves
I think he
Carr.
tolerates him. I think he says that, but like if you
True.
notice at the beginning of the year, like I think he was like he brought in Marcus Mariota. I think he was trying to get him to play over.
It's like the
Carr,
Mel
and that's
Kiper
part-
situation. You don't want to talk bad about him to the media, but behind closed doors, they may not get along. Carr and Gruden.
Yeah, and Carr's not
That's a
bad.
good point. I mean, yeah, they were also in the mix for possibly a Rodgers trade. I heard that name thrown
Gruden
around.
and Rodgers, man, that's crazy. That would have been a crazy combo.
Yeah, I mean, I think I remember it was like the Niners were a team, obviously, but I don't think they're going to do that. And then the Raiders and the Broncos. The Broncos are still the only one that might be, because they weren't talking about it as draft zoo. They were talking about that they're just there's another team of scouts and GM that is handling that versus the draft. If that happens, man, him and Mahomes
Yeah.
with Herbert, all three in there.
Yeah.
That might be the greatest
Derek
quarterback
Carr.
division of all time.
Look at him walking out, dude. He's like freaking fine.
Dude. Man, he
Dude,
looks so
he's about to walk into a client.
Dude, legit, man. He's going to see what his audit clients, man. Interview.
Sean, that was so on point, dude. He's for sure an accountant.
Dude, he just looks so average.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I bet, but I bet Bill's betting on his football IQ or something like that.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude,
That's something
yeah,
up the
it's
sleeve
like,
that he saw.
dude, he had Tom Brady. He knew how to coach a guy that couldn't move. So, yeah, the fit. Yeah, this just makes sense. This makes sense.
I don't see it. I don't.
Really?
I mean, of all
honestly,
the other
when
options?
you brought up, whoever brought up Washington football team, I would feel like that's the best
That's true.
one. Because I like
That's a nice throw. Like, you got a nice looking throw.
I
Not as good as Fields.
don't think he's as good as Fields.
Obviously, he's not good as it feels, man. He can't move. You gotta be able to move in modern day football, unless you're Tom Brady.
He throws dimes though, dude.
Yeah,
Like I think
right,
McDaniels. I think McDaniels could make him really good. So that's just like the only saving grace I feel like because he's good with quarterback.
He's a pocket passer, man.
Yeah, true pocket passer.
I mean,
He
New
still
England
moves
used
Oh,
that.
boy, he got all day. But he got no weapons though. He got no weapons.
Nice throw.
No, he's got tight ends at New England.
Yeah, you need a receiver though. Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a wide receiver. Well, who is it? Is it still N'Keal Harry? Like, who is it?
Who was drafted over DK and
Yeah,
AJ Brown?
AJ
N'Keal
Brown.
Harry.
Too. That's so bad because they probably looked at these three guys and picked the wrong one. Like, God, that is so bad.
Dude, I will say he's got very good pocket presence though.
Yeah, like he looks like he could be like Matt Ryan is his peak. Nice
True.
quarterback. Hey, Matt Ryan won a freaking MVP, so
He also blew a 28-3 lead
yeah,
to this team.
I still remember, man. That Atlanta team was actually killing everyone.
That was one of my best Super. Like I actually threw a Super Bowl party that year. That was the best party like I'd thrown in like probably like at least 4 or 5 years. Because
That was such
what's
a good
funny
game, man.
is what was so crazy is it was an odd like balance of Patriots and Falcons fans in there because Atlanta there was a lot of people who are Atlanta Falcons fans and like if anybody knows about Atlanta sports scene like just always been like dreary like they haven't really ever got over the hump so they were like the dynamics in the front room was insane and I think I don't know what the score was but it might have been within 2 scores like when Patriots got in between 2 scores it got crazy there like at that point I was like trying to calm a lot of people down because like people was like drinking they were going crazy. And then I didn't even realize what was going on. Like I thought Atlanta was going to be able to finish them and keep them. Like okay,
Oh, really?
They're not going to get back. Yeah, and then I came back inside, and it was like I think they were like I don't know what the score was, but it was like within 1 score. And I was like, holy shit! And I remember I was like, I'm not going nowhere. And then when they got to overtime, I was like,
Yeah, when Brady threw that dot touchdown, those 2
Yeah, I was
touchdowns,
like,
it's over. Like he felt the momentum, man.
Yeah.
The momentum, like
it was like this
over.
was written. It was written in a book. This is going to be written in a book somewhere because. You know, as a Falcons fan, I can understand being up 2 scores.
What a
and
sad
like,
fan base.
Yeah. But
Yo, did you see Mac Jones's picture that he drew as a kid?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, that was probably the best Super Bowl I've watched live though, by far.
Oh,
That one?
over the Pats Seahawks? That game was
Ooh.
unreal. I lost money to you, right?
I don't think I don't.
Did I lose money to you?
No, I lost money to you.
Oh, I won?
I had the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah.
No, but
Oh, yeah, I
The
definitely picked
Tyree
the
catch.
favorites. I definitely picked the favorites, yeah.
the David Tyree catch for the Giants. Both of the Giants Patriots Super Bowls were great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
epic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That Mario Manning, that's still probably the best throw I've ever
That
seen.
might be one of the best catches, dude. That was a crazy
and
on the yeah.
And that's a dime of a throw.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it was.
He put it the only sliver in between one of the Rodney Harrison, one of the hardest hitting freaking safeties of all time, barreling in on Mario Manningham. And he's just got a Roberto Clemente like over the shoulder catch, man. And he toe taps it. I was like, Eli, you are the most lucky guy on the planet. But he has skill whenever it's just random moments and he doesn't even think about it. He just kind of just like hurls it up and it's perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now here's a team.
I have
could
no
be
idea who the
high
Cardinals.
next year.
Who the Cardinals picking?
I
I have no
don't know
idea.
who they would
I have
pick.
no idea.
Yeah. I
Gotta
don't
be
know.
defense.
Offensive. Yeah. Trying to think who's still on the board on defense.
Linebacker. Yeah.
All right,
Might
they're
go DN.
okay. They're like,
they're
we'll
all-
take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, their offense is freaking loaded.
Yeah.
Adrian Green's the third option. That's crazy.
Dang, Mac Jones with the Pat. Man, that's interesting. That's gonna be interesting this year. All these new quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I wonder who's gonna actually start those rookies. Because like
lot of
I don't
new
know if they might
offensive
ease them in.
looks.
Yeah, ease them in. Yeah.
I actually
Lot
think
of new
Fields might
offense.
be the one that starts first, outside of Trevor. Zach too, because
Zach Wilson too.
Yeah, Zach. Nobody's with the Jets, so yeah. Actually,
Yeah, I'm
all
sure
of
it's
them
gonna
may
be
start.
those two.
All of them probably will start besides Trey.
Hey, Mac's gonna have to battle with Cam, right?
Yeah.
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 But if you take a QB in the first round, Yeah, Cam Newton could probably. He sits
And it
here.
depends on how the year goes. Like if they start off bad, then
Mahomes
everybody
sat
start
for a
looking up.
Yeah, Mahomes sat for a year, so anyone could sit a year. But I want Fields to play though. I want to see him play on a Bears. I don't want to see Andy Dalton. Nobody wants to watch Andy Dalton, man. I'm sorry.
It's just hope the tables start turning in the NFC North.
Dude, if Rodgers leaves, Packers are Garbo. They're gonna be garbage for the next couple of years.
And then
the Lions
will come join the Bears, obviously.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah. Him and A-Rob? With Justin Fields in?
Yeah.
Dude, Allen Robinson is the happiest man in Chicago right now.
Yeah.
Dude, he's had Blake Bortles and Trubisky throwing him the ball his entire career.
Blake Bortles, what a pick.
Hey, he almost led him to the Super Bowl, man. One touchdown
Yeah,
away.
Dude,
at
that's
least Bortles
crazy,
almost
man.
got to
I
the
still don't know how that Jags team was so good, man.
Defense, bro.
Yeah, I
The
know,
best
but
defense in the
damn.
league. Yeah, they choked that.
Crazy.
That was the Falcons one, right? I think that was that year the Falcons lost.
I think so.
I think it was 2017.
Yeah. That would have been a weird Super Bowl. Atlanta versus Jacksonville. Ugh. That probably would have been the lowest rated Super Bowl. Because I feel like anytime you have two teams in the like South, it's the same thing with college football. Like they always talk about the ratings because it's always like Alabama, Clemson, Alabama, Oklahoma. Like it never goes really east of the Mississippi. So it's kind of like the ratings are never as good as they should be. Like last year, I think when that back they had Ohio State, which is a huge fan base, but yeah, nobody out west, man. That's the problem. Like USC, none of those teams out there. Like
Washington Huskies. They had that one year where they made the college football playoff, and then I think they got blown out in the first game by Alabama.
yeah, Alabama be taking names, man. It's not personal. It's just what they do. But I think surprisingly, their guys, I was reading a stat, like a lot of those guys, they like kind of max out when they get to the league. I don't know about quarterbacks, but like I know with their skill guys, like they kind of don't really, especially on defense, they're kind of, because I guess they're just so trained and every, I guess you would say, piece of the juice or whatever analogy you want to use is squeezed out of Alabama. It's like once they get to the league, they're just kind of like dried up.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know. I do think that Pat Surtain, though, is going to be the exception. I think he's going to be a stud. I don't think
If he's anything like his dad.
Yeah, he's going to be a stud. But I don't know anybody else. I'm not sure who else they got on defense that could be draftable or who they're drafting.
Damn, this is a good draft. This is one of my favorite NFL drafts. This is actually pretty.
Well, it's more suspense.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. These are like really nice trades going on. Like obviously QBs, all these QBs going. But man, no, you guys think gonna bust, man? Because obviously, I think two of them are gonna bust like really fast.
Trey.
I don't think Trey's gonna bust because he's gonna have time to learn, bro. And he's got a crazy offensive coordinator. Like if he didn't have a good coach like Shanahan, like I don't think.
Yeah, it's a good situation. Like Jimmy. Yeah, I'm surprised Jimmy G didn't get traded.
He might still get traded. Who knows?
I think Zach. I don't know about Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
I think they're going to end up having the same discussion 4 years from now.
Yeah, like the Jets. Yeah, the Jets just suck.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's such a bad situation.
They didn't suck enough, though.
What?
They didn't suck enough last year, though. They would have had Trevor.
But I think even Trevor Lawrence on the Jets, that's just a bad situation. Like it's hard to succeed in in football. You just rely on too many players. You can't be LeBron and be like, I'm going to take over. You got to rely on guys to catch, guys to block, guys to run.
Yep. And they're relying on Frank Gore and Jamison Crowder for that.
Jamison Crowder's wide receiver one, man. And Bilal Powell.
They got a quarterback and they got an offensive lineman. I think they have a later pick in this round too. I could be wrong. From Seattle for a Jamal Adams trade. But let's go, dude. Bears, baby.
Dude, I'm pretty excited to watch the Bears this year because finally they got a QB that I know isn't trash. You want to make the bet?
Yeah. Let's do it right now.
They make it 17. They added one game, right?
Oh, yeah.
This year, so you can no longer do the 8-8 bet. That's it. Oh, no teams can go 500 now. I just realized that. You can't go 500 anymore.
I think they'll.
Let's see.
I got to think about this, dude. We'll make this bet at a future date.
Yeah. We always did the 500 bet, but without 500, that's like.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's man, because like, oh man, the Packers, man, I just had a bad feeling last year. I still don't know how they made the conference finals, but man, the Packers, what a mess, man, what a mess.
Dude, I'm telling you, would not be shocked if he just took a year. If he didn't get where he wants to go, year off and does Jeopardy.
That's too much.
Or
money.
not Jeopardy, but is it Jeopardy? Is what he's doing?
It's Jeopardy.
Yeah, Jeopardy.
Yeah, Jeopardy.
Do you see when the fan roasted him too, or something like that? Like somebody roasted him about it. I forget what the roast was. Yeah,
Green Bay's just stupid, dude.
dude,
They're just
that is a
Really
so
bad.
dumb.
Lord.
Oh my
They're just
god,
dumb.
That dude's
Let's go.
huge.
that
That dude is massive. Oh
Tackle
my
for Bama.
god. How big is he?
I guess 6'6", 320.
Oh, that dude looks like an animal.
6'6", 6'7" at least.
That's a big boy, dude. Imagine trying like Khalil Mack versus that. I'd watch that.
Man, this dude's like
Look at that.
300 pounds.
Wow.
He's almost 6'5", 313. Damn.
Oh my god.
That's the same size
that
as
is
that Northwestern
scary,
kid, Zoo.
man.
That
is-
Northwestern kid? Oh my god.
that
Dude, he
is
moves so
scary.
well. Dude, linemen that are just athletic as hell. I mean, they're all pretty damn athletic, obviously, but like, wow.
Man.
Yeah, he looks super athletic.
That dude is huge. 300 pounds and moving that fast. Damn.
And who took him? The Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Raiders.
That's so fitting, dude. Their O-line's one of the best in the league, and they just got way better, too.
Oh, yeah, Josh Jacobs running behind that O-line.
For real.
They love their Bama guys, man. Jacobs, Ruggs, now this kid.
Yeah, the Ruggs pick. I
Leather.
wonder how that's gonna pan out.
Wow.
I forgot about the running backs. I wonder if they ain't gonna go in the first round.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Not a single running back got picked yet, right?
No.
No. Ooh, no fantasy RB1s, that means, man. That's not a good thing, man. I love my rookie running back.
ETN, I think ETN might sneak because he's so explosive. He might sneak in the back of it. Like I could see him going to the Bucks just because the Bucks would just pick him.
Oh, my
Wouldn't that be
Lord.
something?
Oh, my Lord. That's like the Chiefs last year.
Or that might be a Chiefs pick. Well, no, Chiefs don't have it no more, do they? They don't have their first round. I think
They
it's
traded
Baltimore.
it to
Yeah, it's
Baltimore.
Him with Lamar might be nice because I think they did get rid of Ingram. I think maybe.
They did get rid of Ingram. So they just got Dobbins now.
Yeah.
This was probably the most entertaining first
Yeah.
half of the first round.
Oh, yeah,
I've
man.
seen
A lot of big names, man. A lot of big names. Damn.
Mel Kiper had him going 46th.
Who?
Mel Kiper.
That
Oh,
who
Leatherwood.
goes
Yeah, the Raiders just picked.
Wow. Well, the Raiders reached last year. There was a guy named Arnett or something like that as the corner. They reached for him too.
Really?
But he's another big name guy. He went to Ohio State. So, well, I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people said, I felt like when Jair Alexander, I think he was like, they had him as like maybe the second or third corner, and the Packers took him, and he's been a freaking stud.
I mean, dude,
So,
they
I guess it's just all,
take
all who you
risks.
like.
The Raiders take risks, dude.
Well, when I think of John Gruden, dude, I know he's a coach and he's like respected, but I still just think of him as like, I can't picture him in a room of like scouts and like scouts are giving him pieces of papers and like say, hey, this is what we should do. He's just like, I'm taking that. I feel like that's what he does in the scouting room. I don't feel like he's the type of guy that's like taking suggestions, and that just
No.
doesn't seem like the type of person he is. And he's got like a 10-year contract, so he can do whatever the hell
Yeah,
he
he got paid. He got paid
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much money after not coaching in like a decade.
Yeah, for real. He was on
TV.
ESPN. Yeah.
He was
He was
like
a
on his
commentator.
QB. What was his QB show?
The training room on ESPN or something like that. The QB room.
QB room.
Oh, Dolphins have. Ooh, took a defensive end.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Dude was on TV for 10 years. Doesn't do anything but scream at upcoming draft picks, and then gets a huge deal from the Raiders. That's crazy, man. I don't think I didn't.
They're just trying to get a hug.
Yeah.
Damn.
Y'all ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, that was entertaining as hell, man.
Good draft. This is a good, entertaining draft.
Yeah.
I'm
Damn,
surprised.
Justin Fields to the Bears, man. I'm excited to watch, man.
Me too.
Wow,
Finally,
dude.
finally. It's not
Are they doing
predictable,
preseason
man.
this year?
Oh,
Good
definitely, they
question.
definitely are, man, dude. If everyone gets like vaccine, like they want the ratings money, man. Even those
Yeah.
those preseason games get lots of money.
They do.
True.
I love
TV
looking at those
networks.
preseason games.
TV networks.
But yeah. I don't know. I think I kind of want to see where Washington goes. Then we can go. I just want to see where they go. And then
let's
that's a
see
good
where-
number to end on 20, because after that is, I mean,
The Giants and Colts, man. I don't give a crap.
yeah,
Justin Field, man,
Colts
the
is-
Bears.
receiver help.
Wow,
Yeah, Pittman's not a number one.
Michael Pittman.
Yeah, is Ty still there?
He is.
Did Philip Rivers? Oh, yeah, he did retire. Yeah,
He
did
retired.
retire.
They
Yeah.
have Carson.
Yeah, Carson. Man, that's
He's got all those kids,
what
man.
happened. That dude went from an MVP candidate to a liability. It spanned like 2-3 seasons. Man, Tua?
I'm scared I'm going to be wrong about him. I thought he was going to be good.
Tua? Yeah, I don't know. QB,
His
you
arm
gotta
looks
get. I don't know.
arm
He's
is
coming off
average.
injury. He's coming off severe injury, so you got to give him at least a year or two to develop and stuff. But I don't know. QBs right now that are coming in, they're all good immediately now, which is like I don't know if they're just getting better or it's just getting easier. The game's
Yeah.
getting easier for our quarterbacks because like Joe Burrows came in, looked like a freaking beast. Like Joe Burrow looked unreal.
Yeah, he did.
And he really only started like a year and a half in college.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he was on the bench. Yeah, hey, Joe
For
Burrow.
what, like
That's why that
50-something
Chase pick,
touchdowns?
that Chase pick is going to be, I think, huge because they threw for so. I think he was like his number one guy. They threw for so many yards with just him. So
Man, Joe
I'm pretty sure
When-
Joe Burrow made that pick.
When did he get injured? At what point during the year?
Who?
Joe Burrow.
I think it was like game
Ah.
10.
It was against
Yeah, I was
Washington.
gonna say it was
I know.
like mid.
Yeah, it was against Washington.
Chase Young almost took his leg off.
I know.
Literally, almost took it off. Crazy. And that's like kind of his boy because they like. I think they might have been at Ohio State. Maybe when Chase was a freshman. They, like,
Oh yeah, he was on the
Yeah.
bench in Ohio State OSU. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Dude, they had like 3 quarterbacks a year. They had Haskins, Burrow, and one other guy.
Was it
It was Burrow, Haskins, and might have been Barrett, JT Barrett.
I was gonna say it was I couldn't remember it was JT or J something. I couldn't remember his name.
That's crazy.
Is that guy even in the NFL right now? JT Barrett?
Probably not.
Probably not. If he is, he's holding a clipboard, which I still stand. I still
Free
contend
agent.
that is the best spot to be in as a backup quarterback. Like, give me backup quarterback money for 8 years, and I don't really get hit.
Fitzmagic, dude. He literally has had the perfect professional career, in my opinion. Besides just not winning, but just if you're treating it as just a job, Ryan Fitzpatrick has had the best
Yeah,
as a backup
Easy.
journeyman. And he's
Easy.
actually like had some insane moments. Like he's not just like a Josh McCown.
Dude, Kevin Porter Jr. just dropped 50. Cleveland
jeez.
traded this dude for a second-round pick. This dude's on
Wow.
base.
First off, Zoo, you as a Bulls fan, you guys have no reason to talk about the guys you traded and how they're balling after they left the Bulls. You guys got about 3 guys right now that are killing. I saw Daniel Gafford throwing down some dunks the other day.
I did not have any
Wendell
dude,
Carter's still giving.
I did not
people the
regret
business.
trading Daniel Gafford or Wendell Carter Jr. Vucevic is balling. The Bulls are just really bad right now.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Tanking, man. We just got
Now
to.
they're in no man's land.
I'm just praying that we just jump in the top 4
You
and we
guys
get
are
to
gonna-
keep our pick. And we
You
get to
might
keep
still
our
be.
pick. Yeah, we have technically we have a 26% chance, so pretty much
Yeah.
1 in 4 right now, and that's actually reasonable. That
You
can
might
happen.
have to tank for real. Was it like
Yeah,
10 games
like
left?
yeah,
11 games
because
left?
yeah, when we lost to the Cavs again,
Yeah, I saw that.
that killed me. That killed me. Part of me died, man.
Yeah, that
So
was
bad.
horrible.
God. There's some bad losses. And
The
then,
Cavs
oh,
always end up sneaking.
played Brooklyn twice. Ooh, and the Bucks twice. Oh,
The
it's
tank,
gonna be
the
a
tank.
rough ending.
The tank.
Dude, oh man, dude, I'm gonna die if we get like the 6th pick, man. We lose it, and that guy turns out to be like a stud because this is a really good draft, man. Oh, the price to get Vooch, man.
All right, let's see who Washington picks. When are
Last
they going to
game
get
of
a
the night.
name?
What?
When are they going to get a name?
Yeah, I don't know, man. What are they doing, man? They had all year to make a decision.
Seriously.
Dude, what if they just stick with it?
That's so bad.
Yeah. it'd be weird.
What merchandise do you got?
True.
But I don't know what name they would go with.
Anything better than the football team? At least get a
With
mascot.
DC.
Yeah, DC. I don't know.
Why, like Washington?
I mean, yeah.
Washington Warriors or something. Like, you just got to get a name.
I think they need to build up their defense a bit around Chase Young. They've already got
That
some
defense
solid.
already. Yeah, that defense
It's
is
pretty
already
good.
crazy.
It's pretty good. They shut down. They were pretty good against the Bucks.
They're just going to get even better, man. They just need a
Hell.
quarterback.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think they could have got Mac. Mac would have been perfect for them because they already got a great defense. They got a stud running back with Antonio Gibson. They could have run the ball. Mac throw the ball easy.
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah,
McLaurin's
Yeah.
an animal.
I think I think he would have been a perfect fit for Washington. I mean, he might still be the best fit for New England, but I think he would have been a really good fit with Washington because he definitely wouldn't have been asked to do a lot.
Maybe they'll get thrown in the mix for Aaron Rodgers.
No, my boy, Aaron Rodgers.
If I was Aaron Rodgers, I would. Dude. All right,
He's gonna go to a
DC?
prestigious franchise, man. He's gonna go to a prestigious franchise.
Like
if he
Denver?
leaves. Yeah,
Denver's
I can't
a really
imagine
good
Denver.
option.
Historically they've
Yeah,
been pretty
three
good.
receivers.
Historically, they've been
Sure.
pretty good.
I mean, Peyton Manning went there, so
Yeah, payment. Yeah,
that
like,
shows you they got some type of.
And he did nothing in the Super Bowl.
yeah. His second.
You want to
Super
talk
Bowl,
about
he
talk
didn't
about
do anything.
talk about a robbery? Peyton Manning robbed that. He robbed that Super Bowl because I don't even think. What was his longest pass in that game? I can't. Like maybe 25 yards.
I think it was a wobbly 25-yarder.
Yeah.
Man, that was bad. That year, that was the year they benched him for Brock Osweiler. Like that dude was atrocious. They benched him.
And he got paid by the Texans.
Didn't they draft Lynch too?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I feel like they draft Paxton Lynch too.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
sound-
sure.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, he was out of there real quick. Because the next thing you know, they got Drew Lock. Yeah, to be honest, the Broncos have not done good at recruiting or getting quarterbacks. They've maybe struck out, 3 times? Osweiler, Lynch, and
Drew Lock.
I say Drew Lock's a strikeout. Who knows? He
He was just an attempt.
Yeah, they already gave up on him when they traded for Teddy Bridgewater.
I don't understand that move though, because it's like you got Teddy Bridgewater coming in, but he's a bridge guy. Next year's quarterback class is not that good, so it's like, why are you bringing Bridgewater in unless you think he's going to be there for 2 more years? Because you're not doing that to develop Locke. You're pretty much saying you don't believe in Locke. So it's like I feel like they should have took Justin, but
Yeah.
so, yeah, who knows? But it's I think we're at hour 53. So for the few fans that are still watching, we are signing out. We gave you guys damn near 19 picks of exclusive coverage from Bullheaded. So I think next week we're gonna maybe have some segments on maybe who had the best draft because the draft will be done.
Chicago Bears,
Talk about-
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
definitely
have
have
to
a
agree,
segment on the
man.
Bears.
I love it. I love it, man. I love the trade. Man.
Really big trade for the Bears, man. I think Fields has the chance to. I think he'll start, week 1, but
Yeah.
wouldn't be mad if Andy came in and
Yeah, I
bridged
want to
it.
watch Andy
Wouldn't be
Dalton.
mad.
Everybody knows Andy Dalton. He's a nice
Yeah.
veteran QB.
But you
man.
don't want
He
to
ain't
screw
winning.
up Justin's development either. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see if he's ready. But that's a
True.
good pick. Like you said, they traded it up, so it was worth it. But like I said, we gave you guys like 19 picks of the draft. So we're gonna have more draft coverage next week. And I don't know if you guys know, but the NBA playoffs are what, a couple weeks away?
Yeah.
Not sure if it starts
Wow.
in May or June this year.
Finally,
Whenever
man.
it starts.
Dude, the playoffs.
Playing games. We're gonna
Playing
Yeah.
games. I love the
Yeah.
idea of a playing tournament, man. It's
Yeah.
so because
And
anything
we're
can
gonna see the
happen.
Lakers
Winning
in it.
2 games, like you could just get 2 wins like by fluking. Like so,
It's great.
it's not a
We're
7-game
gonna get to
series.
see the Lakers play in the play-ins.
I think Portland's good. I think what are they?
2 games out. 2 games out.
Yeah,
the
LeBron's
Blazers
coming,
are.
LeBron's coming back like this week, so like, he ain't letting that happen. He ain't letting that happen.
I think Portland and Dallas are going to end up screwing themselves up and doing it.
Probably.
But
Yeah, Portland's
we'll see.
definitely down.
We'll see with the playing games and see all the competition that goes with that. Like I said, NFL draft. Make sure you guys subscribe to us on Apple, Spotify. Make sure you like us on YouTube. That helps to get the feed with the video going around. Like I said, we're on Anchor, of course, where we distribute the podcast and things of that nature. So until then, for me, P. Bush and Zoo, we're out.